Good morning. Howdy, 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 howdy. Everybody, good morning, good morning, good morning. And Jim Weller here, and it's Saturday morning, and we all made it through the storm. Thank goodness. A lot of people were not so fortunate in Florida, but thank God we survived here. And it's a little windy out, a little wet, but we're live. We're sitting right inside Beach's Restaurant in Milton, Delaware. And we're going to really encourage you to come see us today because we're probably going to have a hard time getting the whole crowd here, but we've got some good people already stopped in. It's going to be a busy morning, but you are invited. So I see Chris has made it all the way from Laurel. Is that a Rob Petrie shirt you're wearing? No. Okay, I wasn't sure. All right. Oh, I just wasn't sure from a distance. All right. So anyway, good morning, good morning, good morning, and it's been a busy week, and Jim is taking pictures. No. Anyway, so good morning, everybody. That's my final good morning. We got a lot of things going on. I'll let Colin go first, and then I got something else I wanted to mention.
Okay. Well, good morning, Jim.
Good morning to you.
I think I'm just really hot, and the monitor is the problem.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, the monitor. My monitor's turned up really high in that. My
Okay.
monitor.
His monitor.
But my monitor's a lot hotter than Jim's.
Right.
So.
Okay.
Anyway.
Testing. All
All right.
Colin Walls.
Good morning.
Wall Service Center.
Yeah, hang on. I'll be on camera in a minute. They're working on
Okay.
the audio.
Okay.
There we go. Good
There
morning.
we go. All right.
A lot going on over
A lot
there.
going on.
Hey,
And it's a busy morning.
it is. We're going to talk about Wall Service Center, Jim.
Okay.
Where do
Wall
you
Service
get your
Center.
car service, Jim?
Wall Service Center.
Right. I know
I like
you
to
do.
go places that start with a W.
Oh, yeah?
I like the good service. We're going to take a quick picture.
All
here
right,
with
so
Jim.
Wall Service Center, when we do an oil change, Jim, we're doing more than just a regular oil change. We're not just spinning
Okay.
the filter off and dropping the oil out. We're going to give you a good check things over. We're not going to hard sell you on anything.
Correct.
We're just going to say,
Inform you.
We're going to inform you. We're going to say, hey, Jim, did you know that your rear brakes are getting low? So you need to
Correct.
start thinking
I had no
about
idea.
this.
I'm getting ready
Jim,
to take a trip.
they're at 4 millimeters, so let's start thinking about it. You're probably going to need them in the next few months or so, maybe the next oil change. So just keep that in mind. Then, you say, well, how much is that going to cost? And I said, well, we'll give you a price, and we'll give you a price. And that way you'll know you're informed.
And you can budget.
And you can budget, exactly.
Right.
We might say, hey, Jim, your battery is, at like 70%.
Right.
So you need to start thinking about a battery. One of these cold mornings, your car might not start.
I'm going to say, I remember he said, I need a battery.
We've had people do that. We've told them, say,
Really?
hey, oh, yeah. And then you're like, well, I'm just,
I'll put it
whatever,
off.
whatever's going
the
on.
day.
Everybody has something going on in their life, and sometimes it's just not the right time. Now, the good thing about that is if that happens, after you've had a service done at Wall Service Center,
That's
you
true.
get this free
That's
roadside
true.
assistance. So you can they'll either come out and try to jump start it for you, and if it won't jump start, then they'll tow you. But that's all wasted time and all that. So
Right. Just get the battery when they say you
the
need it.
object is to be proactive. Let's prevent these breakdowns and prevent having to use
But
this.
the roadside assistance isn't just pertaining to something that Wall Service Center does.
Well, no, and if we didn't put a battery in it, that's
Right.
not something we did. So
Right.
you're right. So yeah, it's not. It's for any warranty claims that we have, which we have very few with our AC Delco
Right.
stuff. But it's for anything. If you're traveling, if you run over something
Right.
in the road and
Have
you
a
have a
flat
flat tire,
tire, right.
they'll come out and put your spare on for you. Or if for some reason you don't have a spare, they'll tow you somewhere so you can get a tire put on. So this is huge value, and that's what we're doing at Wall Service Center. We're building value into all of our products and all the services we have. So nationwide warranties, nationwide coverage for towing and everything. So anywhere you are.
But good quality service, fair pricing, good parts.
Yeah.
Years of service and knowledge, 64 years you've been in business.
Absolutely, and our goal is for you to not have to use this. We want to catch everything before it happens because nobody wants to waste the time. Nobody wants to waste the effort. To do these things. But sometimes breakdowns happen. So Wall
do.
Service Center, give us a call 422-8110. We're in downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street, right across from Benvenuto.
Yep.
Right across from Gigante or Gigante, whichever language you speak.
I like the word gigante.
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 Yeah. That's as Sussex County as you can get.
Yep.
So anyway, Wall Service Center, Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 5. Give us a call. Stop in, wallservicecenter.com on the web.
Okay.
Thank you, Jim.
All right. We're getting ready to go on the air, I believe. So that is for our TV Delmarva audience. And, all right, we'll do a post next time. Are we on the radio? Prepping for the radio? I can't even hear the radio. Is my little button on? Nope, I don't hear you. Lawrence, good morning, good morning, good morning. I got it now. So here we go. Jim Weller here, and this is a paid commercial presentation, whatever the word said. So you are listening to a show called Weller Does Delmarva on TV Delmarva. We've already been there, and, you get to see us there live on TV Delmarva, and we appreciate your support there. Got lots of things going on. We're sitting here in Beach's Restaurant in Milton, Delaware, and you're invited. They are open right now. The wait staff is here. They're ready to take your breakfast order. You can get yourself some pancakes. I'm sorry, I had pancakes and I had bacon, and it was really good. Oh, Linda, don't be hobbling over here like that. All right, here's our picture. Linda is so dedicated. All right. So anyway, good morning to you. We're sitting here in Beaches, and you are invited. So if you would like to get in your car or your bike or your motorcycle, whatever you want to ride in, and come on down your boat, come on down and have breakfast. You can order breakfast, you can have a cup of coffee, or you can just sit here and watch the show unravel by the minute, okay? So I think we have a collage. You guys ready for the collage? Not just yet, but anyway, we're going to play a collage. So for my radio audience, don't stare at your radio. In other words, don't do that, but it gives you a glimpse of who's going to be on the show. And the voice is Cool Bobby B.
This week on Weller Does Delmarva, Alicia Hollis from Kent Sussex Industries joins the show. Marilyn Booker and George Lynch of the Sussex County Republican Committee drops in. Delaware Fire School's Mike Lowe stops by. 41st District Representative Rich Collins visits with us. TV Delmarva's Colin Walls of Walls Service Center chats. We are live from the Beaches Seafood Restaurant in Milton, Delaware. And now, here's your host, Jim Weller.
Good morning. So that's a bit of what's going to happen. We're going to take some phone calls. We're going to give away some things. It's going to be a busy morning. So stay tuned. We're going to be with you till 9 o'clock this morning. My first sponsor, my first supporter of the show is I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. And I just recommended her to somebody the other day. And I don't know if they did the job yet or not. But I know somebody that's getting ready to sell their house. And they said, who can I hire to clean my house like I've never cleaned my house before? I said, call I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. Dawn Kennedy, she'll give you a free estimate. She's licensed, she's insured, she knows what she's doing. When her and her team come in, they're very detail-oriented, right down to they can clean your oven, they can clean your refrigerator, they can clean your refrigerator and put everything back, or they can clean it out and throw it away, whatever you want to do. So if you own a property and you got one tenant moving out and another tenant moving in, give her a call. Now, I know somebody else that just said, I'm embarrassed to say it, but I just can't keep up with my house cleaning and my busy life schedule. So I called Dawn, and she come out and she cleaned my house. Now, I'm not saying me. I'm saying somebody I know. And she's like, I like the job she did so well. I'm going to have her do it 4 times a year. So everybody's got a different scenario. But if you need some cleaning done, maybe you own a business and you want your offices cleaned or your showroom cleaned or something like that. Maybe you got a camper or a motor home and you're getting ready to put it away and you're done with it, but you want it real spiffy clean. So when you get ready to use it, it's ready to go. Call I'll Be There Cleaning and Care. It's Dawn Kennedy. She does Airbnbs and the VRBOs, and whatever you need cleaned, you give her a call and she'll help you out. Now, she doesn't do power washing or clean vehicles, nothing like that, but she will clean the inside of a camper, travel trailer, or a motorhome. So what's her number? It is 302-362-7064. That's 362-7064. Her name is Dawn. Dawn Kennedy, very friendly, very pleasant, very attention to detail. I really enjoy dealing with her. She does have discounts if you're a first responder or a senior. I believe that's 65 and older on her category, and military. So give her a call. Tell her I sent you. Dawn Kennedy. Like her Facebook page, too, if you would. She's always posting pictures and tips and things like that. So she's been in business for quite a while, does a good job. 302-362-7064. Call her right now. If you get her voicemail, leave a message. Say I was watching Jim Weller, and it's time for me to let you clean my house, okay? Now, Alicia, she is here. And I want to say good morning to you. How are you?
Good morning. I'm wonderful, thank you.
I had the pleasure of seeing you yesterday morning also.
Yes.
So today, here you are again.
Yeah.
And so we're going to talk about KSI. Is that right?
We are. So I take for granted that most people know what KSI does and that we serve adults with disabilities.
Okay.
There are so many different things going on. So usually when I come and talk about KSI, I talk about some of the events that we're having
Okay.
that can include the community, include individual people, because as we've talked about so many times before, it's the relationships that are built, whether you're here at a Weller show, whether you're at the Dan Gaffney show on Fridays
Yep.
at the Lewis Diner.
Networking.
Networking is so very important. So KSI's had a couple different events recently. We just got done with a golf tournament, and we're getting ready to have a Monster Bash event in October
Okay.
on the 29th, and I'd love to get people involved in that. We're looking for sponsors.
Okay.
And we've got sponsorships from $350 to $5,000, and you get different things with those. And I love telling people that for $1,000, you get a reserved table for 8
Oh, how
at the
nice.
Monster Bash. You
Right.
get 8 tickets for people to come, your own people.
Is that 8 meals?
It is. It's 8 meals.
Okay.
Dinner comes with the event. We'll
Okay.
have a DJ there that night. One of the really exciting things about the Monster Bash is the different auction items that
Oh,
are
yes.
delivered.
Yep.
So,
Is
that
it
are
live or
donated.
silent?
We have live auction and silent auction.
Okay.
In fact, Senator Dave Wilson will be our auctioneer. For
Okay.
the live items.
Okay.
And one of the things that we've got is a 2-night stay at the Drift Inn Bed and Breakfast in Rehoboth.
Really?
So last year, what we did is we took a gift certificate from the Drift Inn and we put it together with 2 or 3 restaurants from the
Good
Rehoboth
idea.
area.
Good idea.
And that was one of our auction packages. So if you're listening to this show and you have some kind of a service that you'd like to offer, maybe you've got a boat or a plane, or you'd like to offer
A free ride.
or a massage, or just
Right.
whatever your business may be, it's an awesome opportunity to showcase what your business is. So that $1,000 doesn't just get you a reserved table, 8 seats and 8 dinners. You also get, I think it's a quarter-page ad or a half-page ad in a booklet that we put
Oh,
out.
okay.
So you get a little bit of advertisement available. We encourage people to dress up in costume if they are interested in doing that. We do give awards for the...
Oh, really?
Yeah, whether it may be the scariest, the most different,
Okay.
just whatever, something
Most
to add
creative.
fun to the event.
Right. Where is the event?
So it's at this really cool farm in Harrington. It's the Knutson Farm.
Okay.
And so they farm, and they've got this real big barn that they have the capability to redecorate.
Really?
Yeah.
I have seen this. They've done weddings there.
I was going to say they
Yes.
have done
They
some
can make it
weddings
look
there.
like it isn't even.
Oh, just
Right.
gorgeous. So
Yeah.
last year we had our Monster Bash there, and it was
Okay.
just wonderful. We had just under 100 people. So we really have the capacity to have 200 people. So for $50 a ticket, you come to the Monster Bash, dress up, have fun. We'll have a cash bar, just all kinds of different, neat, unique things.
It's a good
because
night out.
It's a good night out. Lots of people come together to plan that. So you've got lots of different ideas come together. So there's something of interest for everyone.
How do you get tickets?
You can get tickets by going online, KSI's webpage, KSI Inc.
Okay.
Or you can call directly. I'm one of those people who likes to talk. So you can call 302-422-4014 and leave a message. They'll get that message to me, and we'll get tickets to you.
So whether you want to donate something for the auction,
Absolutely.
whether you want to buy a table or be a sponsor,
Yeah.
or whether you want tickets for yourself or to give away. In other words, if you're just looking for a good gift to give somebody, or you got some
Absolutely.
good employees, you want to bless them with something, or you want to buy something to give to some of your customers or
So
something like
very
that. Just
true,
to thank
Jim.
you.
Awesome
It's kind
ideas.
of
You're
the gift that
exactly
keeps
right.
on giving,
Absolutely. And we've
Okay.
had people who have done that before, so that's
Really?
really fun. A business will have 8 seats, and so
Right.
they may offer that to their staff. They may offer that to some customers.
Yep.
I do want to do a shout out while we're talking
Right.
about sponsors is Dover Federal Credit Union,
Right.
Highmark Blue Cross Blue Shield Delaware, AT&T, Dover Tents and Events, Sound and Secure is a local business that's supporting the Monster Bash, Watkins Garage, Addington Company, Trinity Foundation, George and Lynch, Delaware City Refining Company.
Very
So they're
good.
coming from the top of the state all the way down.
Yep. All right. Well, I'm going to thank you for being on.
I thank you for the
what's
time.
What's the phone number one more time?
302-422-4014.
Okay. Thank
Thank
you very
you.
much.
Thank
All
you,
right.
Jim.
Call it in that order. Dial the number in that order. Snooky, Pat, how y'all doing? Denny, how you doing today? Is Brad helping? Good morning. Brad is helping out today. Guada, put him in charge of what Guada normally does. Let's brag on Dry Zone for just a minute. This is the kind of time that you think, gosh, my basement leaked once, but it's not leaked again. I hope it never leaks again. And then all of a sudden your basement's leaking. Well, if you've got a leaky basement, Dry Zone can help you out. In other words, they've got solutions. If you've got a damp or wet crawl space, you shouldn't have that. They can help you with that. So if you need any of the services Dry Zone provides, and they're a sponsor of the show, have been for years. It's Bill and Heather Anderson own it. And they're just good people serving their community, trying to do good work. Exceptional work, to be honest with you. I don't think just good work suits them. I think they like to be exceptional in what they do. So if you need your crawl space encapsulated, if you want to revamp your garage, and by that they have a division called Hello Garage, and that there is where they can come in, and you know, like your garage usually has a bunch of cracks in it or some oil stains or something like that. Well, they can come in and put this, I'll never say the word right, so it's a floor coating, polyasthmatic or something like that. I never say that. I can't say it. I don't know why. But anyway, they did my showroom at Bridgeville, and it's beautiful, very durable. So they can redo your garage floor. They sell some shelving and some cabinet options, and they have some, moisture, things like if you have a high humidity area, whether it's in a basement or in your garage, but you want to build some walls or different things, they can help with all of that. They have all kinds of materials that are usable in high humidity situations. So it is called Dry Zone. You can learn a lot about what they do at dryzone.com. In other words, they've got all kinds of things. They've got testimonials there. They've been around a long time. They do a really good job. They have a great warranty. Their warranty is also transferable if you were to sell your property. So anyway, it's dryzone.com, dryzone.com, and you can also look up Hello Garage also on the web. I'm going to give you a phone number. A phone number is 302-684-5034. That's 684-5034. 684-5034. Dryzone.com on the web. Look them up there. And if you are looking for a new job, you want to switch careers, you want to go to work for a company that's all about exceptional customer service, check Dry Zone out. They'll work you 52 weeks a year, rain or shine. And they're just a great company to be associated with. All right, next. What is next? Beaches is open today. So that's exactly where we're at. We're sitting right inside. You are welcome. They serve breakfast. So anyway, what are their hours? So today, they're here till 9 o'clock tonight, okay? But they serve breakfast on Saturday mornings, and they serve breakfast on Sunday mornings, okay? So Saturday, they open at 7. Sunday, they open at 8. And then on Monday, and they're closed Tuesday, but Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, they open at 3, okay? So if you're looking for some good seafood, or if you want to come on Saturday and Sunday and have a great breakfast, they have good breakfasts. It's a great restaurant. If you've never been, put it on your list of things to do next week, and check out Beaches. Like their Facebook page if you would, because they always have some specials. They had some this week. One was called a chef special. I forgot exactly what it was, but it was really good looking. So anyway, they put pictures and so on and so forth. Now, when you have a storm and you have weather like this, it makes me think of my insurance man, okay? Because I got lots of roofs. I probably own 40 roofs, okay? So when you think about weather like this, you think about roof leaks, you think about storm damage, you think about insurance. So my insurance company is L&W Insurance. They've been a sponsor of the show for years. They've been my insurance company a lot longer. They've been my insurance company since I was a teenager, okay? And I'm 64 years old now. So I've dealt with them. I dealt with somebody else, had a big claim. First thing they did was cancel me. okay? I got hooked up with L&W Insurance Agency, and they have been my insurance agent ever since. They represent more than one brand, which is important because the first place I was a customer, they sold one brand of insurance. And when they canceled me, guess what? That agency could not help me any longer. So with L&W, they sell like 5 or 8 different brands of insurance. So that way they can always shop it for you. I don't have to talk to 6 or 7 different people. I talk to L&W and L&W only, and they take care of it. So whether you're commercial, whether you're residential, I have a lot of people that rent houses from me. I recommend them for rental insurance. So if you're renting a place and you don't have renter's insurance, you might want to think about getting it. It just protects you and your items. It's just a good idea to have renter's insurance if you're renting an apartment or a house. So anyway, whatever you need, car insurance, liability insurance, health, life, whatever, you give L&W a call. One call does it all. It's 302-856-7828. That's 856-7828. It's lwinsurance.com on the web, and you can like them on Facebook too if you would. They're always putting stuff there. So what's going on? Weller's will be open today. Weller's will be open today, okay? We are open Tuesday through Friday, 9 to 5. We are open on Saturdays from 8 to 2. Today will probably be a very busy day. Rainy days are very busy at Weller's in Bridgeville, because contractors and farmers are a big part of our community, and they are not as busy on a rainy day. So if you want to go outside and talk to us in the pouring rain for an hour about a shed or a carport or whatever, we'll hang with you as best we can. All we ask is when we go inside, you buy something if you would. You don't have to. I'm just saying I got a friendly, knowledgeable sales staff, and they know on rainy days we're going outside, okay? So, and you'll see, we sell a lot of trailers on rainy days. It's just a time when people's time is, I guess, more available if they're in the contracting field. So, got a lot going on. Been a busy week. I want to say thanks a lot to Dan Gaffney for letting me guest host his show yesterday. So for those that tuned in, I hope I didn't disappoint you. I already know the things I missed. I've been made aware I missed some things. So thank you for letting me know that. And if you have any other complaints, you can wrap the complaint around a $20 bill and send it to me. So, but anyway, you know, I'm here for you. And I was the lowest bidder, and I had a real good time doing the show. So thanks a lot, everybody. We had 15, 20 different people come on, and it was a nice morning. So thanks a lot. All right, so today it's a little overcast outside. I guess it's a little rainy, a little breezy. Wings and Wheels, I want to thank Linda Price and her entire team. They worked an entire year to put that event together. Unfortunately, they did have to cancel it, but what a shame. What a shame. So Linda Price, proud of you. I know how hard you worked. I know how heartbreaking it had to be to cancel that. And a big loss for our community. So, but we appreciate your effort. All right. Then there was a big stock car race for tonight. The Camp Barnes 50th anniversary. It's the 50th stock car anniversary. Okay. So anyway, that was rained out. Now that has been rescheduled for October 27th. That's a Thursday night. I think it's gonna be Thursday nights the Camp Barnes race. Friday night's the Melvin Joseph Memorial, so it's going to be October 27th and 28th. It's going to be a lot of good racing action at the Georgetown Speedway. So mark your calendar right now because we don't want anybody to miss that event. And like I say, Weller's won't be open till 8 o'clock. Somebody's already said, what time do they open? 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is what time they open. And I just want to see what else is going on. Guada is not here today. So if everybody is waiting to see Guada has sent an assistant in her place. So we will be seeing who Guada has sent in her place. So, but anyway, Kevin Short is here. So lots of things going on. It is the Weller Does Delmarva show. And we just say thank you to everybody for watching, tuning in, whatever. I'm going to turn on the phone lines, if we could, for just a minute. We're going to turn on the telephones. And I want to ask if you're listening and you've won in the past couple weeks. I have complaints where people can't get through on the phone. So if you would give somebody else a chance and you've won something in the past couple weeks, we'd appreciate it if you would take and give somebody else a chance. So you're calling in for 2 Vanderwins gift cards, a Wilson's auction hat, and a T-shirt. and a Weller's keychain. So 2 Vanderwins, a Wilson's auction hat, a T-shirt, and then a Chick-fil-A gift card. Wow, this is a lot of stuff. I'm writing it all down. So keychain, yeah, and a keychain. All right, I have to write it down or I'll forget. So that's what you're calling for right now. Just asking if you've won in the past couple weeks. Give somebody else a chance. Phone number's 302-422-7336. 422-7336. You're going to win 2 Vanderwins gift cards. You're going to win a Wilson's auction hat. You're going to win a Wilson's auction T-shirt. You're going to win a Chick-fil-A gift card. And you're going to win a Weller's keychain. You get all of those things for one money, free. Call now, 302-422-7336. And if you get through, I'll put your name on the list. You pick them up at Weller's next week, Tuesday through Saturday, okay? It's that simple, 302-422-7336, all right? Looking for somebody that's never in their life even called in. We'd love to hear from you. In the meantime, I'm going to do a sponsor segment for a new sponsor. This is a young man that I've known since he was just a little youngin'. I remember him coming to Eagles Nest Church, him and his brother, and now he's all grown up and he's got his own business. It's called Outdoor Looks Property Management, LLC. Outdoor Looks Property Management Maintenance. I got that word wrong. Property Maintenance, LLC. And he just did a couple jobs for me. So what I'm really promoting that I really love that he does is he cleans out rain gutters. So, you know, when it's windy and stuff like this is when your gutters get clogged up. So the first thing he does, and I never thought of this, is he sweeps your roof. Never thought of sweeping the roof, okay? Because I've cleaned gutters out, and 5 minutes later, the stuff that was on the roof's falling in the gutters. So anyway, this is one thing that he does a lot of. He also does power washing, okay? And he does other things. He does bush hogging. I saw him bush hogging a field the other day. So he does a lot of different things. You give him a call. He's licensed. He's insured. Very friendly, very personable. And ask him, hey, Xandar, I got this and this and this I need done. Can you do this? Can you do that? You know, what can you help me with? Also, if you mention Weller Does Delmarva, I know somebody's getting ready to do a big job with him, and they will get a 10% discount just by mentioning you heard the ad on Weller Does Delmarva, you know, or on Jim Weller's show. So give him a call. His name is Xandar. His number's 302-396-1741. 396-1741. 396-1741, okay? And like him on Facebook, if you would, please. It's Outdoor Looks Property Maintenance, LLC, if you would, okay? Don't forget to mention, you know, you heard about it on my show for that 10% discount. He offers a wide variety of residential and commercial property services. So power washing, cleaning gutters, as I said, and snow removal. Oh, he told me, he said he already had somebody call, get on the list for that. So, you know, the time to think about snow removal is not when you need it. They're all out plowing snow. They're not even answering the phone. So if you want to get on his schedule for snow removal in the event you need it, give him a call today. 302-396-1741. Free estimates. Good guy. I really like him, okay? I think you will too. Plus 10% off is kind of a nice thing. All right, we didn't have any phone calls. I haven't had to give anything away today. We're taking a break from the radio, so I want you to switch right over to TV Delmarva, Channel 14, over the air, or tvdelmarva.com. I see Kevin Shorts arrived. All right, good morning, everybody. Good morning, Kevin. Good morning, Colin. Good morning, everybody. I think we're double-checking the phone line. What have you done? Took it all apart? Oh, really? Oh, really? I'll bet you. That's possible.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to take a picture.
We're going to take a picture.
Jim, ready?
All right.
Thank you. All right, so
it's
what's
Hunter's
up?
fault because of the weather. It's the weather.
It's what?
So it's Hunter's fault. Yeah.
Well, whether or not,
right.
whether or not, we just need the phone line to work.
Okay.
Okay. I was getting a complex. Nobody was calling in.
I think Kevin's got a 7 or 8 line system for you there that he can get
I
hooked
bet
up
so.
for you.
And then what would I do? I would just have to let them all go because I can only get 1 or 2 and then go to another commercial. So we'll figure out something. We'll hire somebody.
Just buy all the
to sit
commercials,
there.
Jim, and then you could just stay on the air all the time. 24/7.
People do say, I would have called in, but I can't get through. And I'm like, well, I also only want to give so much stuff away.
Right.
So anyway.
Keep the supply limited.
Right. Well, we're going to break out the prize wheel here in a
demand
couple
high.
weeks.
Oh.
And I've got these goodie bags. They're 20-gallon hefty trash bags. Okay? And I'm going to fill them
you
with
giving them away?
goodies.
Oh, okay. I
Oh, I'm
thought
going
you
to
were-
fill them with goodies. Because I was thinking, I got this bag, it ain't big enough. What's big enough? I was like, I got them 20-gallon trash bags. You know what? Never mind. I want you to go ahead and do your thing.
My clock is just ticking
Ticking
down
away,
over here where
right,
he's telling me
yeah.
about all his ideas.
Right. I was going to tell everybody what I bought, but I don't want to talk about it. So.
TV Delmarva. TV Delmarva over the air. So we've got a lot of events coming up here.
Okay.
We have.
Yeah, you do.
We do. We've got the Milford Parade. Wings and Wheels was canceled, by the way, so we will not be there today.
Yes,
So,
okay.
We've got the Milford Parade. That's October 19th.
We should go and do a special segment.
Where at Wings and Wheels? All right, send it to me.
Okay? Send it to him.
As soon as it was canceled,
we should
I had,
go and
I
do
had plans that got filled right in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
But anyway, Wings or not Wings and Wheels.
Okay.
Milford Parade, October 19th. So
That's a Wednesday night.
Hosts Becky Gaffney,
Yeah.
Jim Weller, Jessica Martinez will be bringing you all the action for that. So we'll be in downtown Milford Church of God broadcasting. So we'll be over the air, we'll be on the internet, Facebook, we'll be everywhere with that broadcast.
We're going to be close to the chocolate chip cookies.
Yes, he will be, and the porta potties.
And the porta potties. Yes.
He likes to stay close to
They're,
them.
they're well-lit porta potties. Okay.
Next is the Sea Witch Parade.
Oh, yeah. Right
Sea
downtown
Witch-
Rehoboth.
yeah, that's
It's gonna
right.
be humongous. They haven't had it for a year or two.
Host Michael Sprouse, Nancy Alexander,
Okay.
and Jessica Martinez again. She'll be on the street
Very
reporting,
good.
talking
Very
to people. It's going to be a great time. That's going to be a huge broadcast.
Huge.
It's a huge event.
Okay.
Then we've got the latest one,
November 8th.
November 8th. That sounds like election day, election night.
It's a party.
This is going to be the election night happy hour, and it's going to be right here at Beach's Restaurant.
We hired a stand-up comic.
We are going to have a lot of fun with this. This is going to be like nothing else on TV that night. So
Correct.
this is going to be, the old time, remember the variety shows from
Right.
the 60s and 70s?
Yep.
I wasn't around then, but I have seen them.
Yes.
And so it's
But
going
it's
to be
not
kind
going
of
to be in black and white.
it's
It's gonna be color.
It will be color, yeah, unless your TV's black and white.
That's
then it'll
true.
be in black and
That's
white.
true.
So we're going to have
November 8th.
November 8th, yeah. So we're going to have guests for that.
And election results.
Yeah, we're actually going to, Walt Barkus is going to join us. He's going to be giving
Right.
us the election results. We're going to leave that to a professional news broadcaster. We're not going to, Jim and I will be the hosts for that night. But
So you can see where the word professional
exactly.
didn't fit in with me.
we need a reliable source for
Right,
that.
right.
We are going to be there for the entertainment, for you to
entertainment.
laugh at us. That's
Yes.
the main thing.
The laugh along. We're going to have a laugh along.
Exactly. But we're going to have, we have booked a comedian, so he's going to come in and tell us a couple lines. He's going to sit down. I'm sure he'll have some political jokes to tell us.
Yep.
We've booked
but he
an
said he's going to
announcer.
keep it family friendly.
Exactly. Well, he keeps
What
all
did
his
he
stuff
he
family
named
friendly.
it a color or something.
What's that?
Green or I forgot what he said. I guess in the comedian world.
Oh, blue.
Blue. Okay.
Yeah, blue.
Something like that. All right. Is that the right color? Blue?
Yes.
Okay. We're trying to turn.
He does not work blue.
Oh,
Anybody
okay.
that has everybody but Jim will understand that.
Okay, I have no idea what it means. All right. All he said was we're not going to get in trouble with the FCC.
Yeah, we're going to have a game show host announcer guy that's going to be there, and he's going to kind of be the voice and the fun, and he's going to get the crowd
You
revved
can eat
up.
dinner. You'll be able to buy
You're going to
all
be able
the
to come
food
in
you
here,
want.
eat. There's drinks, so the bar will be open that
The bar will
night.
be
The
open?
bar will be open that
You know,
night.
I
It is
haven't
election night.
drank since I was 15.
Yep. Well, that'd be a good
I
night to
might
start,
take up
Jim.
drinking that night.
Sounds like a good night to start.
Mo.
So there might be some specials. So we don't have all the details, but
Nope.
we do want to get out there that we want people to pack this place that night.
Correct.
And we want people talking about it.
We want it to be a memorable night. We want to have fun. We hope
Yes.
the elections turn out as you hope. But either way, we're going to have a good time here at Beaches. That is November 8th. I do want to mention before we get done here, there are sponsorship opportunities for almost all these events.
No, not almost all of them. Every
All of
single one of them, there's a
Okay,
sponsorship
okay.
opportunity.
So if you would like to be involved in some way and have us help promote you or your business
Yeah.
or your organization, we got ads for sale.
Any of these events are going to be big, and they're going to be online and in
and they're going to be
perpetuity,
like nothing,
you could say.
right. And they're going to be like something you can't buy on any other network.
Absolutely not. You'll
for
not.
sure.
You'll definitely not get me or Jim on any other network.
They won't have us.
They won't have us, right?
They won't have us. So in other words, we're so good that we had to start our own everything. If you can't get hired, just make it work. Just start your own business.
That's right.
So I do want to say that because, for example, let's say you bought some ads in the Milford Community Parade.
Yeah.
How many do you get? Well, you're going to guarantee so many ads no matter what.
In the broadcast.
In the broadcast. But
so let's just talk about past performance.
Okay, do that.
People that bought an ad. We're on the radio? Okay, so we'll talk about this later.
Let's talk about this later,
Yeah,
okay?
we don't want to get in trouble.
Good. We were priming the pump, everybody. So you don't want to miss Colin's next segment. Next segment. All right, by golly. Me and the English language today. Not my strong point. Marilyn is next. Okay? All right, Fitzgerald Salvage and Recycling. In other words, I want to brag on them. Everybody knows them. They're like a landmark in the Lincoln community, okay? Everywhere you want to go in Lincoln, people say, you go past Fitzgerald's. You turn right at Fitzgerald's. You do a U-turn in front of Fitzgerald's, or you make a left at Fitzgerald's. I just want to let you know that Fitzgerald's is a landmark in the Lincoln community. How long they've been in business? Since 1935. Think about that. 87 years of being in business, fourth generation family run business. Karen Fitzgerald and her 3 children all run it, and they're good people. So what does Fitzgerald's do? So first of all, they sponsor this show. So this is a sponsor segment, and I want to say thank you very much to the Fitzgerald family for sponsoring this show, okay? But they sell automotive parts. So let's say you had a fender bender and you need a fender. And you went to a body shop and they said, well, Jim, it's going to be this much, but if you can get a good one, we'll put it on for you. They sell fenders, hoods, doors, trunk lids, whatever you may need. They could sell you a dash out of a vehicle or the steering wheel or whatever. They also sell used car batteries, all right? That's something that you may need or may not need. They do that. They also buy junk cars. So like if you got a junk car out back and you're tired of cutting the grass or the weeds are growing right up through the car, they'll come get it. And they'll pay you cash for it. So if you got a junk car, they buy all kinds of scrap metal. So, you might have some metal laying around, or you might have picked up a bunch of tin cans and wanted to do something with them. So, or aluminum cans, I guess I would say. So any kind of scrap metal, they buy that, okay? So whatever you need, whether you want to buy some parts, whether you want to sell some scrap metal, whether you need crushed concrete, they also sell crushed concrete. So Fitzgerald's is a local company. They're very passionate about recycling. They do it in an environmentally friendly way. They have been recycling cars for years and years and years and years. And like I say, they buy all kinds of, they buy copper, they buy steel, they buy lead, they buy brass. So if you got some metal you want to get rid of, take that to them, okay? Other than that, their phone number, they're open 6 days a week. It's Fitzgerald's, 302-422-7584. Dial it in that order, like 422-7584. It works best. Fitzgeralds.us on the web. And like them on Facebook. They're very active there. And they just want to remind you, Fitzgerald's does recycle cars, but only Jesus recycles people. And that is a fact, Jack. That is a fact. All right, what else is going on? We're taking a picture right here first. Here we go. Our first picture together. There we go. All right. Marilyn Booker is here today. Is that right?
That's correct.
All right. And you are here to talk about something that's happening, I believe, next Saturday?
Next Friday and Saturday.
That's right. Friday night's the dinner.
That's right.
Okay. So tell us all about it.
Well, the Sussex County Republican Committee is sponsoring a Freedom Festival weekend.
Okay.
And the purpose of it is to celebrate our God-given freedoms and our constitutional rights.
Well, that's a good thing to celebrate.
So we have, we start off the weekend with Friday evening.
Okay.
We're doing a banquet at the Rusty Rudder.
All right.
And we have Steve Moore is going to be our keynote speaker.
Wow.
Now, Mr. Moore is, in case you don't remember him, he was one of the economic advisors for President Trump.
Okay.
And he is now the senior economic advisor, I'll get that out,
Okay.
for the Freedom Works.
Okay.
So he will be there.
So he'll be your keynote speaker.
He's going to be our speaker.
Okay.
So we start the evening. There are VIP tickets available,
Okay.
which gives you an hour of access to Mr. Moore.
Okay.
And then they're $150, and then for $100
Does that
is a
include
general
dinner?
admission. Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that includes dinner, and it also includes an open bar.
Okay.
So, anyway, so that's Friday evening.
This Friday?
That's this Friday evening.
Okay.
Tickets are available at sussexgop.org.
So is there a different version if you don't want the VIP ticket? Is there any other ticket?
Yeah, there's
for
a
Friday
general
night?
admission
Okay,
ticket.
okay.
And that's $100.
All right,
and
and that gets you a meal too?
And that gets you,
Just doesn't get you in the hour early?
Right.
Okay.
And
All right.
it's a cash bar
For that, right, okay.
And
right.
so we're really looking forward to that because
But tickets
they're-
are available for Friday night?
Tickets are available,
Okay.
but the sooner the better, because
Yeah.
I've got to give Rusty Rudder some
That's
numbers.
true, a number, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Those caterers want to know how many
I
meals
don't blame
to
them,
prepare.
because they do a good job and they don't like to run out of food.
Right.
You know, and
Right.
we don't
I
want 'em to.
We don't want them to run
Right.
out of food.
So that's Friday night. What time does that start?
It starts at 6 o'clock.
6 o'clock, okay.
Right.
Okay.
So-
All right, so get your tickets to that.
Yes.
Okay.
At sussexgop.org.
All right.
In the upper right-hand corner, you'll see something Delaware Freedom Festival. Click on that. It'll take you to a page where you can purchase tickets for all three of the events that we've
Oh,
got going.
okay, very good.
So-
So you can, if you can't make it, you could buy tickets and maybe give them to some of your key people.
That's right.
Some of your friends, your neighbors, whoever, you know, so you're allowed to buy them and give them away if you want to.
Yes, you may.
If you can't make it.
That's right.
Okay, they're not name specific. All right, so what's next? Saturday?
Next thing, on Saturday, we've got a festival,
The 8th.
the 8th.
Okay,
And that is, that's going to be really a lot of fun. It's a family-friendly event. We have things for children as well as for adults.
okay,
For the adults, we have a lineup of speakers that is really pretty cool.
okay,
We have Steve Moore will be speaking again.
okay,
And we have Doug Collins, who's the former congressman from Georgia.
okay,
And we have Oliver North.
okay, everybody knows Oliver.
And just as some added fun, there will be someone interviewing John Paul McIsaac,
Okay.
who is the gentleman, the computer repair shop owner who got
Oh,
Hunter
yes,
Biden's
yep,
laptop.
yep.
So that'll be very interesting. And then we have some local people who are going to be speaking. We've got Nandy Randolph from the Delaware Family Policy Council,
Okay.
Jeff Haig from DSSA, Larry Mayo from the Institute on the Constitution. Let me see.
gonna be a
Abraxas
good-
Hudson will be speaking from the Delaware Medical Freedom Alliance.
Okay,
And live music by
Okay.
Joy Lynn. We have Sweetwater Band and Mike Long. who's
so this is like
great.
a day-long event.
It's a day-long
It's like a
event, 10 to 6.
Bring your own chair.
You can bring a chair, but we will have some chairs
Oh,
there.
really? Okay.
Yes.
All right.
In addition to that, we have, I told you about the live music for the children and for adults if they choose to. We have a photo booth. We have a
Okay.
petting zoo. We have pony rides and just all kinds of things for
It's
everybody.
like a festival.
It's a
just gonna be a
festival. It's the Freedom
family-friendly,
Festival.
right, it's a family-friendly Freedom Festival on Saturday at Hudson Fields,
At Hudson Fields.
right off of Route 1, right on Route 1, actually.
Right on Route 1.
Can't miss it.
Nope.
What time should we get
So
there?
it starts at 10,
Starts
goes
at
till
10?
6.
Okay,
And so it's going to be, it's just going to be a great time. It really
Okay.
is. I'm very excited about it. This
food vendors?
We got, thank you. We've got
Okay.
food trucks of
Okay.
all different, and something that interests everyone.
So bring the kids, bring the grandkids, come out, hear some good speakers.
Right.
You know, meet some good people.
Yep.
And get to know your neighbors and friends and movers and shakers.
Right. Now, that
Okay.
evening,
Oh, Saturday evening.
Saturday
okay.
evening at 7, we're having a cocktail party with Oliver North.
Oh, where's that
And
at?
that's going to be at the Rusty Rudder.
Really?
And and tickets for that are $50.
Okay.
Oh, festival tickets. If you go online today or
Okay.
in the next couple of days and purchase festival tickets, they're only $5 a person.
Wow. But they're
So-
only $10 at the gate.
And at the gate, they're $10.
Yeah,
They're
so
only
either way, it's a
$10.
great value.
So, I just say he hesitates, pays
Right.
double. So-
Well, but again, I'm encouraging people to buy some tickets and give them away. You know, in
Yeah.
other words, share them. In other words,
Yeah.
if you can't make it, it's okay.
And-
Buy some and give them away.
Yep.
Okay.
So-
So Saturday night, Oliver North, you can have dinner.
No, that's going to be cocktails and hors
Okay,
d'oeuvres,
okay,
okay? And that's $50,
okay.
So-
Saturday night.
Saturday night.
What time is that?
That's from 7 to 9.
Okay. You all are going to be working hard.
I know, I'm exhausted. just
I mean,
putting
this
it
is
together.
amazing. This is
It's
Friday
been-
night. You got to get set up for Saturday's event, Saturday night, and then you can relax until the
Yeah.
next event.
We're at the festival, there will also be some vendors there selling,
Oh, okay.
crafts and things,
Okay.
and lots of informational types of booths.
All
So
right.
Freedom Works will be there, and the Independent Women's Forum, and, a lot of other booths will be there.
Right. Plus good food.
Plus good food.
Free fresh air?
Yeah, I got free fresh air. Yeah.
Okay. Free sunshine?
I'm hoping,
Okay.
I'm praying,
Okay. Is it free parking?
yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Just checking. All
So
right.
we've got everything, we've done
Got it.
everything, we've got it all together. I'm
Right.
just waiting to do it now.
Well, there you go. Well, if anybody has any questions, what is the website again?
SussexGOP.org.
Okay. SussexGOP.org. Okay. Anything else?
That's about it.
Do you need any sponsors still? Is there a time?
Well,
if some business
if you
said?
are a vendor,
Okay, if you wanna be a
they're on
vendor.
that same page
Okay.
where you can purchase tickets. If you are a craft vendor or something and just want to be there to see if you can sell whatever it is that you're
Okay.
making, you can still probably do that maybe for the next day or two.
Okay.
Okay?
Don't delay. You snooze, you lose.
Yes.
Okay. Anything else?
Absentee ballots for permanent absentee owners will be going, for people who are on the permanent
Okay,
absentee list will
okay.
be going out this week. And so please make sure that you fill them out and send them back.
Okay.
So,
All right.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Thanks
Take
so
care.
much,
Thanks
Jim.
for coming on.
all right.
All right. I'm not positive what I'm doing next, but let me just look at my schedule. Yeah, we can do that if you want. Okay. So anyway, Marilyn Booker, thank you very much. What else is going on? We're going to brag about Vanderwin's real quick. Vanderwin's Farm Creamery, Vanderwin's Ice Cream, good sponsor of the show. Just want to let you know that if you want some ice cream, Vanderwin's has got it. They got 4 locations. They even have a truck you can hire to come to your business, or if you're having an event, or if you're having a birthday party, whatever you want to do. Or you can go to Vanderwin's and you can buy ice cream by the cone. You can buy it by the cup. You can buy it by the quart. You can buy it by the pint, whatever you want to do. So anyway, it's Vanderwin's Farm Creamery. Vanderwin's Farm Creamery on the web. We'll be giving away some gift cards to Vanderwin's here in a little while. So with that said, I think we're going to get our next guest up here, which is Mike Lowe. We're going to get him on a little early. I have no problem with that. And we'll go from there. So we're taking a picture, Mike, real quick, and then we'll get to it. All right. So, Mike, how you doing today?
Doing very well, thank you, Jim, for having
Good.
me on again.
Well, thanks for coming. And what do you want to talk about today?
Today, we're going to talk about National Fire Prevention Week, which is
Okay.
coming up beginning on October the 9th. It's the 100th anniversary of National Fire Prevention Week,
Wow.
which was proclaimed by President Wilson in 1920 as Fire Prevention Day, and then expanded in 1922 to Fire Prevention Week. At that time, America was losing about 15,000 people a year in fires.
Wow.
And through our efforts,
That's pretty bad.
that number's been reduced down to about a third of that, maybe even less.
And the world's grown.
And the world's grown, yes.
Good job.
Yes.
What's made a difference?
A lot of things make a difference when you think about things that we did not have 100 years ago. We didn't have smoke alarms. We didn't have the educational programs. We didn't have awareness like we do today. And one thing that we still stress, fires today are much more dangerous than they were even 40 years ago,
Really?
simply because of building materials. 40 years ago, as you know, if you bought a piece of lumber, it was a 2x4 piece of wood.
Right.
Today, homes are built of things not so sturdy, shall we say. That's
Right.
a nice way to put it.
Right.
The experts tell us 40 years ago, you had approximately 15 minutes to escape a fire in your home. Today, that number's down to about 4 minutes to get out.
Really?
Absolutely.
Not because the material is more flammable. It's materials that are used in today's world are not as structurally strong.
Correct.
Okay.
Years
In a
ago,
fire, in a fire.
years ago, if you had a couch A couch was made out of textiles, was made out of sturdy wood. Today, it's made out of synthetics.
Loaded with chemicals.
Yes, loaded with chemicals, poisonous gases in the air. So that's one thing that we stress. This year's, an interesting thing I find about Fire Prevention Week is it always is the week that contains October the 9th. And the reason for that is that's the anniversary of the Great Chicago Fire.
Wow.
So that's why
When was that? That was a long time
the
ago.
National Fire Protection Association established that in 1922 to signify the 50th anniversary of the Great Chicago Fire, which happened in 1871.
Golly,
Yeah.
dang.
So it all kind of ties together. It's a pretty neat story behind it, actually, how it all transposed. It's the oldest public protection awareness program in the country, we're told.
Wow. And it came off the heels of a tragedy.
Correct. Came off the heels of a tragedy. And what's funny about the Great Chicago Fire, if you look into the history of it, it was not the most serious fire to even occur that week in 1871. A fire
there's another
began.
fire.
A fire began in a forestry camp in northern Wisconsin that destroyed a lot more area, a lot more property, more people died. But what Chicago had that northern Wisconsin didn't was media and newspapers.
Oh, okay.
So that's
Okay.
why, that's what made
It caught the world's attention.
Exactly.
Better than a forest fire did.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
Isn't
it's
that something?
a pretty neat story how it all ties together. So today, we talk about fire prevention being a year-round activity. That's one thing that we stress, but this is our absolute busiest time of the day,
Okay.
of the year. And even with the weather challenges this weekend, I know at the fire school, we had 5 events scheduled for today alone.
Really?
That we were to be to, yes.
Wow.
And throughout late September through the middle of November, we'll be out there cranking out programs, making appearances.
Because it's all about awareness.
It's all about
Helping
awareness.
parents, grandparents, children be more aware of
Right.
what to do
Yes.
if there's a fire.
We like to think when a child gets in a car, the first thing they do is tell their caregiver, hey, put on your seatbelt. Why can't it be the same with checking your smoke alarms in your home?
Right.
It should be.
What is the statistic there? Twice a year is what they recommend?
We recommend you check your smoke alarm once a month.
Once a month, okay.
If you have a conventional battery-operated smoke alarm, change the battery spring and fall.
Spring and fall. Okay.
However, today, the lithium battery smoke alarms are going to be much more prevalent, and you don't change the batteries in those. They have a 10-year life
And you just get another one.
from the
whole
date of
thing.
manufacture.
Okay.
They're a little bit more expensive. However, when you take away what you're not spending on batteries, really, they're cheaper. over
Or the
long run.
uncertainty.
Right.
Did I change that battery or forget or
Correct.
whatever? So where
And-
can you steer somebody to learn more? What's a website or a Facebook
Come
page?
to the Delaware State Fire School website to learn more. The National Fire Protection Association, either one, have very good public education sites.
Information.
Yeah, and that does a good job. So
And you're out and about a lot. I've seen the van at different
yeah,
events.
we're out and about till, as I said, we had 5 appearances scheduled today across Delaware till the weather hit.
Wow.
And they were programs from Georgetown to Brandywine 100 in Newcastle County.
Okay. Busy bunch.
Busy bunch. I have
right.
a great group of instructors who work under me, and they go out there spreading the word and researching and keeping me aware of things going on. And they do a great job.
Good. All right. Well, we're going to leave you.
Thank you very much.
Thanks a lot.
Appreciate
And
it
we'll
again.
see you again sometime.
Okay.
Thank you, Mike.
Yep.
Take care. Mike Lowe, check it out. Learn about it. Fire prevention is for you. It's for everybody, okay? All right, Wilson's Auction. This is a today-only offer. Today-only offer. This is a sponsor segment. Dave Wilson is my state senator. He's a good friend, and he owns and operates Wilson's Auction on Route 113 in Lincoln City, Delaware. You can't miss it. So every Saturday he gets there early in the morning. He unlocks the gates. The gates are unlocked now. You can literally come in and walk around and look at stuff. Starting on Wednesday, people start dropping stuff off that's going to be sold on Saturday, which is today, to the absolute highest bidder. So if you're visiting Delaware and you've never been to a Wilson's auction, you've got all day. It starts at 10 o'clock this morning. It goes all afternoon and into the evening. And what might you find? You might find exercise equipment. You might find building supplies. You might find lawnmowers, lawn care equipment. You might find clothing. You might find furniture, appliances, gold, coins, jewelry, antiques, all kinds of stuff. So anyway, it's a great experience. It's a lot of fun. Now, if you're shy or bashful or not quick with your brain in your hand, go to an auction and you will either learn how to get quick with your brain in your hand, or you'll buy a lot of stuff, one or the other. But it's a lot of fun. I know some people can't do an auction. I love it. I love going to auctions, but I love buying things too. But anyway, if you're looking for a great networking opportunity, you want to meet people, or you want to buy stuff and then sell stuff, that's what I'm trying to teach some of my grandkids, how to buy things and then resell them. You can go to Wilson's and buy stuff and then stock up for a yard sale, or you could buy stuff and sell it on eBay, or you can just collect it, whatever you want to do. I have firm instructions from Denise: don't bring another thing in this house that you buy at auction. She likes to do the buying. So Wilson's auction today, a lot of fun. It's a rainy day. They're going to have the auction no matter what. It'll be inside, it'll be outside. It's going to go all the way into the evening. Maybe I'll see you there. I may go check it out today. Also on Tuesday nights, you can buy or sell an automobile just like a dealer does at the auction. So you can buy at auction, you can sell at auction. It's wilsonsauction.com. Phone number, going to dial it in this order: 302-422-3454. 422-3454 is Wilson's Auctions phone number. On the web, it's wilsonsauction.com, and on Facebook, it's Wilson's Auction. Okay, Dave, if you're listening, toot your horn twice, just so I know you heard your ad. Okay, thank you, Dave Wilson, and your support of the show. So we're sitting here. We're at Beach's Restaurant in Milton, Delaware. People that are in the room are given the opportunity to purchase a really good breakfast. I see Kevin Short's breakfast has arrived, and I see a lot of different people are eating. Chris Callio is over there. It looks like he's pretty deep into his breakfast, and everything is going pretty good. So we're having a lot of fun. You are allowed to come. There's people here. If you want to just make some new friends, stop here and make some new friends, all right? I see Sandy and Sam. Is it Sam, right? I see Snooky and Pat. I see Kevin. I see Brad. I see Alicia and Alicia. I see Denny. I saw Frank, Steve, Marilyn, and we got some people here, is what I'm saying. So it's Beach's Restaurant in Milton, and it's open. It's open right now. It's actually going to be open today till 9 o'clock tonight, so you could have lunch here, you could have dinner here, whatever you want to do, or tomorrow morning, starting at 8, you can come back, 8 to 9 p.m. Tomorrow they are open. Weller's is probably going to be open in a few minutes. We've had a busy, crazy time. What is happening at Weller's? We're doing a whole lot more buying than we are selling. But we sold 5 trailers yesterday. We'll take it. But we like them 10, 15 trailer days. But whatever you need, if you need a trailer, we're here for you. We did get a 1-star review yesterday, and I would like to ask if you'd be kind enough to, if you got a problem with Weller's, and most of the problems usually are you didn't get your way. Okay, let's just be honest about it. You know what I mean? Usually people get mad, because they didn't get their way. But if something goes wrong at Weller's and you're not happy, man, before you slam me with a 1-star review, because you do it to get my attention, why don't you just be man enough, woman enough to just talk to me about it? Let me know. I'm easy to get a hold of, and let me see if I can work it out or make it right. But if not, we appreciate 1-star reviews just as much as we appreciate 5-star reviews, okay? It's your opinion, and opinions are important, but opinions are just like armpits. Everybody's usually got 2 of them, and sometimes they have an odor to them. So anyway, but we appreciate all of you out there. We got our 1-star reviews, we got our 5-star reviews, but we're just saying if there's ever a time that we can make something right, we would like to. at the end of the day, we're all in it together. It's a community full of volunteers everywhere. You know, somebody will give you a bad review, and next thing you know, you're working elbow to elbow with them, you know, at some event or something like that. So you gotta remember that, folks, when you go online and you talk negatively about somebody. We're a very small, volunteer-driven community, and we're kind of all in it together, and we're all in the same race, the human race. So appreciate you. Enough on that, and I hear the music. We're taking a break from the radio. Colin Walls is going to join me, and now we're going to get into what he really wanted to say last segment. So switch over to TV Delmarva. All right, now we're here.
Yeah, that was the...
What was that?
Well, it was about advertising. So for all these events,
advertising.
there's plenty of advertising available.
Yes.
So this time we're going to talk about Wall Service Center. So Wall Service Center, downtown Milford. And I want to talk about if you're a contractor or if you have a business with a lot of vehicles, fleet, we can take care of fleet vehicles for you. So we have contracts with fleet companies, and we do some fleet stuff. So names you might have heard of, like the state of Delaware.
Okay, yeah.
You've probably heard of them before.
Yep.
So we work on, so we do have a contract with them where we work on their cars, fleet cars. So we get a lot of those in. So we're very experienced with it. You know, we do Bay Health, Milford Bay Health vehicles. And then, you know, we've got lots of other contractors.
Just local contractors.
Yep. Dentsply, Caulk, you've heard of them.
Yep. So they bring their cars, their trucks, whatever they need done.
Exactly, you know, and we can help you work out a schedule, a maintenance schedule for these vehicles.
So you do the reminding. You remind them when something needs done.
Right. Well, you know, we put the stickers in. We've got all kinds of. We've got text reminders. We've got many different options that we can notify you and let you know, and we can get the work done. That's the main thing.
You also keep their records.
We keep the records, exactly, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I mean, in the event somebody had a question about they had something done and they can't find their receipt or something like that, can you tell them when they had something done?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, it's very easy with our system. It's very easy to go in. We track the vehicles by VIN number or tag number, phone number, company. There's many different ways where we can have it, and it's all in our system. And our system is backed up off-site as well. So we're never going to lose anything.
Right. If there was massive flooding.
Right, flooding, or who knows what. You know, if you're just putting everything on one computer, Rick Fowler will tell you this. If you're putting everything on one computer, that hard drive could crash. The computer could go down. So you need an off-site backup, and that's what we do at Wall Service Center. So all of our records for your vehicle are safe.
Okay.
But if you have a fleet, we would really like to talk to you, and we do give special pricing for fleets. Because they operate a little bit differently than most vehicles. You know, so they need a little different pricing. So yeah.
All right. We'll just give you a call to talk about things, or you know, stop in. What is it? Monday through Friday? I forgot what time.
7:30 to 5, Monday through Friday.
7:30 to 5.
Downtown Milford, 220 Northeast Front Street. Downtown Milford, Wall Service
It's a big
Center.
canopy that says Walls Service on it, I think.
302-422-8110. And we would like the opportunity to take care of your fleet or even your personal vehicle. So
no matter what, they can do it. They've been doing it for, I think, 64 years now.
64 years we've been in business, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going to open the phone lines here in a minute. I want to see who's out there and so on and so forth. But did you want to mention real quick if anybody wants to get involved with any of these events to send you a text or give you a call?
Sure, yeah. Give me a call or a text, 302-242-8015. I'll take a text until 9. You can call me after that if you want to get involved, you know, as far as being a sponsor, or even if you have any ideas for us. We're always looking for ideas for shows or events or coverage or things like that. You know, if you want an infomercial created.
Is that like 20 minutes or 28 minutes?
It's about 28 minutes is what it would be.
So you could highlight your business, your product, your services. People can see you. It's important.
Yeah, this is for TV Delmarva here. We kind of switch gears on them. So TV Delmarva, if you're interested in that. I think we've got one company that wants to do an infomercial, and I think we're going to do that. And we have slots available Saturdays and Sundays. And then we also have some overnights that we could air this as well. So, yeah, so we can get your product seen.
And heard.
Yeah.
Seen and heard.
Seen and heard.
Unlike radio, you get seen and heard on TV.
Right.
Okay. All right. I want to turn on the phone.
Turn them on.
Okay. We're going to turn on the phone lines. Well, I'm not sure. I can't even remember. Did we have a phone call yet? I don't know. So if anybody is watching or listening, I made an offer earlier where you're going to get 2 Vanderwins gift cards, 2 of them. You're going to get 1 Wilson's Auction hat. You're going to get 1 Wilson's Auction t-shirt. You're going to get one Chick-fil-A gift card, and you're going to get one Weller's keychain. You're going to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 items total for one money, free, for free, okay? So you can have all these items for free by calling 302-422-7336 right this minute. And I'm going to put your name down, and I would like to ask if you've won something in the past couple weeks to give other people an opportunity, to win something. But you would pick it up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, Tuesday through Saturday, okay? So that's that. We do have people ask us, will we mail the items? We're sorry, but we're not. I've had people ask me, will I personally deliver them? No, I will not. Was that a phone call? All right. Caller, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
And who am I talking to?
D?
Is that D-E-E?
Yes.
And where are you calling from, D?
Dover?
Dover, Delaware. Are you watching on the radio, TV, Facebook? How are you hearing about this show?
Facebook.
And have you ever called in before?
No.
All right. What do you think
I
of
just
this?
see it all the time.
You do see it all the time?
Mm-hmm.
And you keep coming back?
I watch, but I never really
Watch.
call in.
All right. Well, are you going to come pick up all these prizes?
I sure can.
All right. You know where Weller's is in Bridgeville?
Yeah.
All right. Well, Dee, thanks a lot, okay? Will you tell
right.
will you tell your friends to watch the show, okay?
All right.
Thank you, Dee. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, I believe we're back on the radio, so you're listening to Jim Weller. We're sitting here live at Beach's Restaurant in Milton, Delaware. Lots of stuff is going on. Kevin Short is eating his breakfast, and we'll have him on for a breakfast review here in a minute or so. Jerry Santoro. This is a sponsor segment, all right? A sponsor segment, all right? Just want to say thank you, Jerry, for supporting the show. What does Jerry do? You hear me talk about him every week. Well, first of all, does a lot of tree work. So if by chance this wind has caused a tree to be leaning or down, you got some limbs that are making you nervous, you got a stump you want dug up or you want it ground up, whatever you need done, Jerry Santoro can help you, okay? So he also does lawn care, like meaning cut your grass, or if you want to reseed your yard, or if you have an irrigation system and it's that time of year, you want to get it winterized before it freezes. Yes, that's the time to get it winterized before it freezes. All right, so anyway, he can help you with that. He does paver work. He does a lot of different things. He has firewood, so if you're stocking up on firewood, get it now, seasoned hardwood firewood. So Jerry Santoro does a lot of things. He's licensed, he's insured, estimates are free, he's a good, friendly guy. He has a nice trampoline to play on now. I sold him my trampoline. So anyway, I'm just letting you know, Jerry's Lawn Care, Jerry Santoro, good man in the Greenwood community. If you need anything, you give him a call. He'll take a look at it. He'll tell you what he can do. He's honest, he's fair, and he does do what he says he's going to do. What is his phone number? It's 302-363-6025. Dial it in that order, 302-363-6025, jlc-llc.com, okay? And he's on Facebook, too. What is his Facebook page? I believe it is on Facebook, Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care. Jerry's Lawn and Tree Care on the Facebook. Weller's Utility Trailers is open. They tell me the doors are unlocked, the lights are on. So if you need anything at Weller's, give us a call. It's 302-337-8228. Hey, yesterday was a young lady's birthday. It's Don Allen's wife. So this is his better half, okay? Her name is Lori, and we want to say, Lori Allen, happy belated birthday. It was yesterday, and I just wanted to make sure I got to say that. Appreciate the Don and Lori. They own and operate beaches here in Milton, as well as the one in Lewis. And I just want to let you know that they're good people, and we appreciate their support of the show. And Lori, I hope you had a wonderful birthday, okay? All right, what else is going on? Kevin, you want to join me real quick, or you want to finish that sandwich? Okay, hustle on over here if you would. Hustle, hustle, hustle. But anyway, let's talk real quick about Dr. T, Dr. Bud, Peninsula Chiropractic Center. Let's go with 2 minutes, Tracy, if you would, please. Keep me straight. Dr. T, Dr. Bud, I will let Kevin comment on them. Okay, I think he.
Part of my 2 minutes.
It's part of your 2 minutes, buddy.
Oh, boy.
Yep, we're going to do a breakfast review, a stock market report, and a Dr. T. Plus, we're going to take our picture. By golly, all within 18 seconds. All right, so let's first start with Dr. T, Dr. Bud,
Yes.
Peninsula Chiropractic Center. You have been there at least a time or two.
I've been there quite a few times with Dr. Bud, and it's a great place.
It's a great place. Now, is Dr. Bud your favorite? Have you ever been there with Dr. T?
Well, I know Dr. T, but he's never adjusted me.
Oh, okay.
So,
All right. Well, they're both
I
really
couldn't-
good, to
I
be
couldn't,
very honest.
I couldn't choose. So
Couldn't choose. Well, either way, Dr. Bud is good. It's like a wellness center. Do you ever meet people you know while you're there?
You know, they get me in so quick. I don't even stay. I'm not in the waiting room. very
Oh,
long.
okay. Well, they don't get me in as quick as they get you in. So
Really?
I work the room.
You know,
I work the room.
they're-
Keychains.
they probably don't want me in their waiting room. So that I usually come in and go, right straight back to a room.
Well,
so I don't
aren't you
usually.
something, Kevin? Okay.
I'm surprised you don't get that same service.
I don't. So, folks, that's not normal. You normally check in and have a seat, and hand out some business cards, and network a little bit. But I like dealing with them. I always feel better immediately. Not everybody does. But
I don't
do.
go to the chiropractor to socialize.
Oh, okay.
You would.
Right.
Yes.
I go to socialize, and chiropractic care happened also. So. But Dr. T, Dr. Bud, I'm going to give their phone number out. It's 302-629-4344. 629-4344, PeninsulaChiroCenter.com on the web. And like them.
I will
on
tell you a
the
story
Facebook.
about them if I can.
Okay.
If I have time.
Okay. It's not
I
about
was-
a room being too small, is it?
No.
Okay,
no,
just
no,
checking.
No.
You told me a story one time about something.
I don't remember that.
Oh, I have to tell you off air.
Yeah. Okay. I went to see Dr. Bud. I was recovering earlier this year from surgery.
Okay.
So I had this 12.5-inch incision in my side.
Ooh.
And I had I ended up with some severe back pain.
Okay.
So I needed an adjustment, but it was kind of difficult because I had a great deal of pain on the left
Right.
side of my body.
It was like, adjust me, but don't touch
and
me.
exactly, and he was like all over that. It was
Really?
Yeah, he was extremely sensitive to that. He never hurt me once. He adjusted me. I went back a couple of times and took care of it, and that was a little scary because
Right.
it was a lot
But he
of
listened to
lot
you.
of pain. Oh, he paid
How
attention.
often
yeah.
do your doctors listen to you?
You got to search.
You got to search.
Far and wide to find doctors that do listen.
All right.
And
Real quick,
if
how
they
was your
don't,
breakfast?
get rid of them.
Get rid of them.
Breakfast was good.
Good. Okay. What'd you have?
I was eating a scrapple egg and cheese sandwich when
Okay.
when
You
you
so rudely interrupted.
and I was glad to come over here. Was Denise on this morning? Did I
No,
miss her?
she's not here today.
Okay,
She's not scheduled till next week.
so you haven't talked about the what you
No.
did for her when you're gone.
No, we're going
Yeah.
to let her explain it next week.
Okay, all right.
She busted out crying over one of the three things.
She did.
Yes.
Let me guess which one.
Yes.
Okay.
Which one do you think?
Well, I don't want to spoil anything.
Well, you can say it. Don't
the
forget
hot
by next
tub.
week. Nope.
Really?
The heated seats.
Really?
The heated
Okay.
seats meant more. Right. It was overwhelming. She spotted the trampoline missing,
Yeah.
and she come running back and said,
So
trampoline's gone."
it was cumulative.
Yeah.
It wasn't just
Then,
that one thing.
As soon
yeah.
as she knew the trampoline was missing, she ran in the bedroom and said, "The hot tub's going." And I had to tell her about the heated seats.
Okay.
That was the crescendo. That got her.
And how did
So,
you get that done?
I'd rather not say. Other than I received exceptional customer service from IG Burton in Milford, Delaware.
Oh, that's great.
Okay?
Yep.
A year ahead of schedule. So I'm happy. All right? Very happy.
There's
Thank
somebody
you.
else driving around a car with cold seats for life.
Okay. Kevin, I'm going
But
to have to...
you're not married to that person, and it doesn't
That's
matter.
right. Right. That's right.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Just boot me out. It's no
No,
problem.
I'm going to say it like this.
Okay.
I'm going to let you go.
Okay, no
Okay?
problem.
And, don't go away mad.
I'll be
Just
right
go
here.
away.
It was good talking to you. And you did a great job yesterday.
Did I really for
Yeah,
real?
seriously.
I am always nervous because technically Dan has a boss, which means I have a boss. And
Yeah.
other than that, you and I, we ain't got no bosses.
No, you did fine. I enjoyed it. So,
right.
and you did a good job with Mark. So that was cool. Thanks.
Yeah, I did.
All right.
Thank
cool.
you. All right, see ya. Bye. Kevin Short, good friend of mine, just a good guy all around. I did rudely interrupt his breakfast. Hey, here's a brand new sponsor to the show. I really enjoy dealing with this gentleman. I've dealt with him on a couple projects now. His name is Ryan Brower, so it's a sponsor segment, and his business is called Top Flight Heating and Air. All right, been around for a few years. It was Breyer Mechanical, and he decided to rebrand, and it's so cool. I mean, how he's got his vehicles all now wrapped and lettered, and just everything is good. Are you getting ready to give me a note? These ladies give me notes. Holy mackerel. Oh, I know that. No problem. Thank you. I've got a note here, everybody, written on a paper towel. So that was her. They know I can't read and talk at the same time. That's why I can't obey the speed limit. I can't drive and read at the same time. Listen to me. Let's go back to Breyer Mechanical, which is now rebranded to Top Flight Heating and Air. Beautiful looking trucks, nice uniforms, hats, everything. I'm waiting for my shirt and my hat, okay? Hint, hint. But anyway, I just want to let you know they do really good work. If you're looking for somebody, you know, because when you look online and say, who do I get a hold of for some heating and air work? There's probably 500 choices. 500 choices, and they all blend together. But I'm telling you that Ryan Brower from Top Flight Heating and Air is different, okay? He has done some work for me. He's done a couple complicated projects where I bought a property and it's got 2 or 3 different systems in it and they're not communicating well. He was able to figure some things out that some other people couldn't, and I'm quite taken with him, okay? So I've bought some new systems from him. You know, it's like, you know, last year I bought 4 or 5 new roofs. This year I've bought 2 or 3 new heating and air conditioning systems. It's like everything runs in some kind of a cycle. But anyway, I'm very happy with him. Man, his attention to detail is like no other. So if you're looking for a heating and air guy, you're pricing maybe a new system. They say systems are going to go up unbelievable next year. So if you are thinking about buying something, buy it this year if you can, okay? I think once in a while he has some financing opportunities too. So call him, give him a call, talk to him, let him quote you the new system, let him tell you what options you have. Maybe you're a candidate for a ductless system. He also sells those tankless hot water heaters too. So he's a good guy, does a lot of good things, got a good team of people. They're all drug tested, background checked. They arrive in uniforms when you, they're wearing their, uniform. Their uniform is what I'm saying. So anyway, I'm just letting you know that it's a good local company, and I am very happy. You could tell by my enthusiasm, I actually like promoting him. I want him to prosper and do good on behalf of me being a happy customer. You will be too, but it starts with a phone call. You can call him 24/7 at this number, 302-329-8003, 329-8003. And I do want to tell you, he does offer 24/7 emergency service, okay? So whatever you need, heating and air, whether you bought your unit somewhere else and there's a problem and you need him to see what he can do for you, he'll help you. If you need a new system, he'll help you. If you need some input, he'll help you, okay? So give him a call, 329-8003. On the web, it's calltopflight.com. Kind of cool, calltopflight.com on the web. Like his Facebook page too, if you would, all right? Now, if you ever want to be on this show, we've got some time coming up in January and February. So if you want to be on this year, I probably cannot help you. But I'm looking for some ideas. We've got Christmas Eve, we're going to be doing the show, and New Year's Eve, we're going to be doing the show. And I'm debating on what I'm going to do with the show. So right now, I haven't done anything. Thinking about maybe having, some pastor come on for the Christmas Eve and talk about Christmas and the birth of Jesus and so on and so forth. Or New Year's, I'm looking for somebody that might want to be involved with the show. Maybe somebody that's into fitness or, setting some goals or, giving us some educational tips on how to live a more healthy lifestyle. It's a new year. So if you have any suggestions or ideas or you want to buy some space during my, Christmas Eve show or my, New Year's Eve show, we have openings, okay? Depending on what you want to do and how much you want to spend. So give me a call. If you have any questions or input about that, you can text me or call me at this number, 302-542-9157, 542-9157, if you would, please. Let me thank Chick-fil-A for their support of the show. Chick-fil-A is a great sponsor, been sponsoring the show now for a while. We every now and then give away Chick-fil-A gift cards. We did some already today. So we want to just say thanks a lot to Chick-fil-A. Anyway, go ahead and answer it. Thanks a lot to Chick-fil-A for their support. They're all over the place. They also deliver. Some of them deliver themselves. Some of them deliver through DoorDash. Lots of different things going on, okay? Was that a phone call? All right, let's see what that's about. Caller, are you there?
Hey, good morning, Jimmy.
How you doing today?
All right. I'm just sitting here looking at you on TV. You're doing a good job.
And how are you doing today?
Oh, I'm doing good. I'm getting ready to go down to Salisbury, Maryland a little bit to see the WLC, the TV show.
Oh, really? All
yeah.
right.
They got a show down there called Delaware Expo something.
Okay. So you're going to go check it out.
And I'm going to check it out.
All right.
And another thing, they got something going on in Seaford today. They got a Kiwanis auction going on 9 o'clock this morning, and it goes till everything's sold.
That is a good auction. I've been to that before. It's a Kiwanis auction. It's at the Moose Lodge in Seaford, right?
Yeah, there you go.
It's at the Moose Lodge in Seaford. It's going on about 9 o'clock today. It is an auction, and it's for the Kiwanis Club. Yes.
Right.
I think I might make my way to that. I was there last year. It's a lot of fun. I can't remember what I bought, but I bought something. So anyway. All right. Anything else going on?
And that's right there. And I don't want no free stuff because I still didn't pick my ovens up yet. Is it too late?
Is it been more than a couple weeks?
It's been a couple weeks now.
Then it's too late. I'm sorry. They only hold it for 2 weeks, okay?
Oh, okay.
All right. But you can call again next week, okay?
All right, I'll call back next week, and you have a good weekend.
All right. See you, Terry. Have a good day.
All right, take care, buddy.
Bye-bye. Bye. All right. That was our friend Terry from Seaford. He's got a busy day planned. Hey, let me talk one more time about, what's going on here. Weller Does Delmarva, like I was talking about Christmas Eve and New Year's Eve. It's yet to be planned just yet. So any ideas, or if you want to buy the whole show and come hang out with me and talk about what you have to offer, I'm open-minded. So that's that. Listen, another sponsor of the show, good friend of mine, good sponsor of the show, somebody I talk to frequently is my accountant, and it's Luff & Associates. I deal with George and his son Tyler. I talk to both of them. I like to bounce ideas around all the time. And I just want to let you know, if you need an accountant, whether you just need it for your own personal, taxes or, bookkeeping or whatever, or you have a business or you're an organization, if you need somebody that's good at what they do, I've dealt with them for, probably 30 years. I like to say 25 to keep myself feeling young, but I've been with them a long time. So it's Luff & Associates, 3 locations, Milford, Dover, and Rehoboth. Friendly, knowledgeable, they're CPAs. If you do get audited, a CPA can represent you. I think if they're not a CPA, they can't represent you. So anyway, that's why I like dealing with them. So anyway, if you need any accounting work or help with your payroll, like if you own a business and you got payroll and you've been doing it yourself, or you've been dealing with a company and every time you call, you can't get a hold of them, or they don't even remember you're a customer, Love & Associates has a system called Easy Payroll. They do our payroll for Wellers, and we've been very happy. We've dealt with them for years on that. So how do you get a hold of Luff & Associates? You call them on the telephone. It's 302-422-9699. Now that's 422-9699. So no matter whether you're going to Milford or Dover or Rehoboth, you call that number, okay? And you also can look them up online at Luff, that's LUFFCPAs.com, okay? Very active online too. All right, what else is going on? I told you Weller's is opened, and I do want to get everybody's attention in the room. Is everybody in the room here and present and accounted for? It is somebody's birthday in the room. Can anybody in this room guess whose birthday it is today? Does anybody know somebody in the room celebrating a birthday? Is it Frank? No. Is it Marilyn? No. Is it Jim or Linda? No. The guy with his hand up? Oh, the guy with his hand up. What's his name? Evan? Evan Almighty from the TV show? Do you guys remember that show? Yeah, it was a movie. Yeah, you're right. It wasn't even a movie. It's Evan's birthday. Man, Brad, did Brad get off the hook on that one? It's Brad's birthday that we knew of, but Evan is here. Evan, how are you doing? Huh? Well, come over here with us real quick. You're not under any other contract somewhere that you can't speak on TV Delmarva, are you? Now Jim's got to come take our picture, so we're taking a picture. This is for the wallpaper of the new Lincoln Post Office. All right. What kind of birthday gifts do you normally receive?
Well, I'm a bit of a nerdier person, so technically it's usually more technologically advanced gifts.
Oh, that's my kind of stuff.
Yeah, I'm a bit of a gamer as well. I get a lot of those.
Really?
A lot of movie tickets. I like going to the movies too. So.
Well, you know what I happen to have?
Oh.
I have a set of speakers that you plug into an iPhone. Okay, it's got like a little cable and you plug it in. These came out before the earbuds, and I think they're going to come back.
You think so?
I think speakers with a wire attached to them are going to come back. But no. Have you ever been here before?
I drive past it quite frequently, but I've never actually been in. This is my first time.
And what's your last name?
Podlasek.
Oh, wow. Okay. And what are you doing here today?
I'm actually helping out Colin.
Colin?
Yes, I actually was looking for some employment at the
Really?
station, and he wanted to know some ideas of how he could possibly improve some things, so I'm here to figure that out.
Well, you know what? You can be an intern with him for the first 3 years, and then you can roll over onto the payroll.
Yeah.
That was just my idea. I'm not speaking for him. Well, I'm going to give you a birthday gift. Is that okay?
Yeah, I would love that.
Okay, so here is a Weller Does Delmarva collector's item keychain. Okay? I'm going to give you a $25 gift card to Wawa. Now, this is from Beach's Restaurant. This is a gift. You've heard of
Thanks,
Wawa?
Beach's. Yes.
Yep, so the owner of Beach's. And then I'm going to give you 2 gift cards to Vanderwin's. Is that okay?
Yes. I actually live right down the road from Vanderwyn, so
Do
that's
you
perfect.
really?
I do,
Have
yes.
you ever been there?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Oh, yeah.
You're not the guy tipping over the cows at night, are you?
I will neither confirm nor deny that statement right there.
Man, he got silent real quick. All right. Everything else good?
So far, yeah. Just
All right.
hoping everything's okay with the storms outside, though.
And take 1 free mint.
Oh, yeah. We'll probably do that for
no
later.
problem.
Thank you.
All right. Well, we're going to let you go, okay?
Thank you very
Thanks
much,
for being
sir.
on. I had no idea it was your birthday, all right? Thank you. All right. Now, you know whose birthday I was thinking it was? I got a note right here. It says, Guada said it's Brad's birthday. Guada said, and when Guada says, you got to pay attention. Okay, Brad, come on down here. We went to Texas Roadhouse last night, and we got this saddle, but they wouldn't let us take it out of the building. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to have Brad sit here, and we are going to let Brad sing happy birthday to himself. How's that, everybody? No, I need everybody to sing happy birthday to Brad. Let's take a picture real quick. I can see that he is horribly humiliated to be involved with this. All right, can everybody sing happy birthday to Brad quickly?
Yes.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Brad.
Dear Brad.
Happy birthday to you. Very good.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
All right, don't leave. We have gifts for you.
Oh.
Okay?
Okay.
From Beach's Restaurant, we have a $25 Wawa gift card.
Oh.
Now, how is that?
That's great.
And then from me, I'm going to give you 2 Vanderwins. And just to put a special topping on your birthday, I'm going to give you 2 gift cards
Oh,
to
wow.
Chick-fil-A.
I'll take
How's
it.
that?
I'll take it.
And
I
Weller
appreciate it.
Does Delmarva collector's
All
keychain.
right. Top it off.
Top it off. See the
All
note
righty.
right there? Guada said.
Uh,
You probably know what that means. Guada
That's
said.
it. Yes, I know.
Guada said.
Oh, I
Yes,
know.
I don't.
Yes, I know.
All right. Oh, you said yes, I know. I thought you said yes, you don't. All right. Well, thanks a lot, Brad. Okay. Happy
Oh,
birthday.
thank you, Jim.
Thanks for your
Appreciate
friendship. Okay.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right. That's Brad. Okay. He did not want that to happen today, but that happened. Okay. And we appreciate all of our friends here that help out and hang out, and we're just trying to have a good time here. You know what I mean? It's a family-friendly event right here. Representative Rich Collins, I see that he has arrived. We'll have him on in a little bit. And Guada is not here today. So, Guada, good morning if you're watching, okay? And I think she's, I don't want to say what she's doing because it might be top secret. But I think she's hanging out with a young man named Wesley, is what I think today. So anyway, Weller's is open. They tell me we're doing good today. It stopped raining, or it's at least slowed down some. So I want to let you know if you need a trailer. Yesterday was the last day of the month. We sold 98 trailers in September, okay? Could have done 100, 98. So we're happy, okay? So that's pretty good. So I hear the music. We're going to talk to Colin Walls. If you have never heard the wit and wisdom of Colin Walls, turn your TV to TV Delmarva and tvdelmarva.com. Where is Colin? Is he in the bathroom again? All right. So anyway, he's probably outside getting ready to call in to win something. So anyway, Colin Walls is going to be on, hopefully. Should we get Colin's mom on? I know she likes to, talk and brag about her kids and grandkids and everybody. So anyway, Colin is coming, all right? He likes an intro. Can I have a drum roll, please?
Fashionably late, Jim.
Fashionably late.
That's right, yes.
Colin Walls. what's going
Superstars,
on?
right?
Yep.
Good morning.
All right. What did you
What-
want to talk about?
Wow, I want to talk about this new note paper you have here.
I'm not giving up no guide notepad.
This is his new note paper. So,
Right. Oh, yeah.
Well, he got a deal on these. Probably got a tractor trailer load these pieces of paper.
Yep.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. So that's cool.
Oh, yeah. I got some tractor trailer load news coming up, everybody. All right. So I want you go ahead.
Well, I just got a question here. I just saw
Okay.
it from somebody, in the political arena.
Okay.
Asks, does TV Delmarva have plans election night? Well, funny you should ask.
Yep, we do.
We do have plans election night. So
We're having
gonna
a party.
We're having a election
call
night
it?
happy hour.
Happy hour.
Election
Yep.
night happy hour. Happy hours.
Happy
3 hours
hours,
long.
yep.
I think happy hours generally are 3 hours long.
Are they really?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like 4 to 7-ish usually.
Okay.
So, election night happy hour. This is going to be from 7 p.m.
Okay.
to 10 p.m.
Okay.
It's 3 hours long.
All right. 7, 8,
Nine.
9, 10. You're right.
Yeah.
He won the first contest. It's 3
We're going to be
hours.
right here at Beach's Restaurant. So we're going to be here in Milton. We're going to have lots of guests. It's going to be kind of a variety show.
Okay.
We've got a comedian lined up, so we're going to have a little comedy. Other than Jim's comedy, so part of the night will be us laughing at the way Jim
Jim,
pronounces something
right.
or whatever it
Tries
is.
to. I tries to.
We're going to have him pronounce all the politicians' last names.
Oh, here we go. Jeff.
You know when he
Good
can't.
morning, Jeff.
Exactly. Tell everybody who you are.
Jeff.
That's when he doesn't know how to pronounce their names.
It's embarrassing, everybody. It's embarrassing. I'm very shy.
Now, the one
about it.
particular one is a little difficult to pronounce.
What's
if
that?
you haven't heard it before.
Oh,
Yeah.
Could you pronounce it?
Yes, I can. Yep. But I don't want to embarrass him.
Okay. All right. Sorry.
I don't want to embarrass you.
Okay,
Make you
that's
look
it.
bad.
Please don't.
So, I see Steve over here. He said election night. What?
Oh, what's
He
going
perked
on?
up and
Well,
so.
It is going to be something new for TV.
It is, yeah.
We're doing
Yep.
it here on TV.
And
Delmarva.
we've got a legit broadcast news guy. Walt Barkus is going to be here with us, and he's
Yeah.
going to be giving us the election results. So, it's not, you're not just going to rely on us to give
Right,
it to
to
you.
get
so
it right.
There'll be a little bit of.
I could skew the numbers.
It could be, yeah. Right. Well, you're going to inflate them, whatever they
Right,
are.
no matter
'cause-
what, we're at least going to double them and cut them in half.
That's right. So we will be here election night. We want to pack this place. There might be some specials that night with food. I'm not
Yeah.
sure.
And this
what
place
the menu
is
be.
Beaches.
This place is Beaches in Milton.
In Milton,
to
that's
be
right.
exact.
Yes, Milton.
Yep.
Yep.
So it's going to be a great time. We're going to have lots of fun. So the answer to your question, LB,
Yes,
is yes.
we're going to have a party.
We will be here, and it's
So
going to be
people
a
can
great
buy
time.
dinner if they want. They can hang out. We did talk to a comedian. We had lunch with him yesterday.
Yeah, that's right. Yep.
You know,
we
it
just
was-
laughed the entire time.
Right up to who was paying the bill.
And that's when Jim became the comedian.
I became quiet at that point. I was like, I told Colin beforehand, I said, we should let him buy our lunch.
Yeah.
And Colin said,
I bought lunch.
He did. Colin did buy
I
lunch.
did buy
okay?
lunch. I thought
Right.
we're asking him for something.
Right. And I thought
Asked
we
him
should
to meet
ask
it.
for lunch too while we're at it.
While we're asking.
Hey, you know what I really
The
wanted to
second
get?
sale's easier than the first sale,
Right.
isn't it?
But you know what I really wanted out of that lunch gathering?
What's that?
I wanted the brand of the Italian dressing that the restaurant has. I asked the lady.
I can't believe you put her through all
Oh, it was
that.
awful. I
It
did
was.
not know she was going to work that hard on it. I just
You're
said,
not used to people working hard on
I
you.
had that. I had a salad there, and I really liked the Italian dressing.
Yeah.
So I was like, "What brand is it?" So she goes back, and I forgot what she said the first time. And
She said, well, I don't know. I'll go check.
right, And then she said it's in a big container or something.
Yeah.
And I said, well, can you take a picture of the container?
Right.
So instead of taking my phone to take a picture, she brought the container out.
Right. And then it wasn't the
normal one.
Right.
She said we were out of the normal one, and this is what we have today. And I'm like, I really want to know what the normal one is because I'm going to buy a gallon of it somewhere, you know. But she was so cooperative.
She did. Yeah, she did a
Yes.
good job. And yes,
And
you
what
ran
did
her
the
to death.
comedians say? I usually aggravate the people in the back after I get my food.
Exactly. After my order arrives.
After my order.
not
Here, Jim's
before.
doing it in advance.
Right, and we distance ourselves from him.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we did
So-
find out what brand it was. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So,
I'm
Jim
gonna
don't
be
want to
going-
tell anybody because he's
No,
scared
'cause-
everybody's going to rush out and buy it all.
Right, they'll all be down to Pocomoke at Cisco.
That's right.
Buying a gallon of Italian. What was it called?
Creamy
Dressing.
Italian.
Creamy Italian.
Yes.
It just reminded me of somewhere that I got it and liked it, so I want it. It's that simple. I want it. Okay, and I'm going
So-
to find it and send somebody.
Right,
to get
he'll
it,
have
so.
cases of
Cases
these
of it.
gallon jugs of
Italian dressing.
Italian dressing.
Right, I may.
He'll dip his case of
Quesadillas.
fortune cookies in it.
Remember them? I did buy them by the case.
I know you bought them by the case, yeah.
I buy licorice by the big.
Kevin,
tubs,
you remember
too.
that? Remember when he was on the fortune cookie cake? There was fortune cookies everywhere in those
Because it
wrappers.
was individual wrappers, so
Right.
I'd eat 15 or 20.
And then the fortune was in there.
Yeah, and then you got to get that out of the way. I just want the daggone cookies all I want. Oh, gosh. I've got hooked on these other cookies. I forgot what they're called. Laura Doras or something like that.
Lorna Doones?
Yeah, that's them. They're pretty good. They're pretty good.
They're good, yeah.
I like any cookie that I can drink a lot of water with because it makes me think it's healthy eating.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Water it down.
So, water it down.
Right.
So, that's how I get away with thinking it's healthy.
That's what we do with the oil in your truck. We just water it down. Yeah. Yeah. Makes it more healthy for your truck.
Gosh, we're in the last half an hour. Aren't
All
you
right,
glad?
I'll see you, Jim.
Isn't everybody happy? The last half hour of the show. Poor old Representative Rich Collins. He's going to get stuck with me for the last half hour. We're going to only talk about 5 minutes, so he'll be good. Boy, we got a nice little crowd going on here. No fights that broke out, and Brad celebrated his birthday, but please don't bring it up again. Oh, we're going to be giving away a $25 Wawa gift card to somebody in the room. So, hold on, Jim. Have a seat there, Representative Rich Collins. First, we're going to take a picture, just in case we ever need it for a reason. Hopefully not. All right. That's an intern in training. His name is Jim. Okay?
Well, you got to do special things to keep that camera from just breaking into a million pieces. When
Right.
you take my picture, I'll have to work with him on that.
All right. All right. So, go ahead and start the timer. And how you doing there, young man?
I'm doing good.
Thanks for coming today.
Well, I'm more than happy to do it.
All right. So, you're a state rep.
41st District, down the bottom of the state.
Okay.
Basically, Millsboro down through Selbyville right to the state line.
How bad did redistricting affect your area?
Not hugely. Now, in my case, I was probably the one most at risk because it looked like I might have been moved out of the 41st District.
Oh, completely.
But
Okay.
then I will hand it to, it got done, so I'm still in it. So what we did, I lost an area that goes from the river, the Indian River, up to Georgetown.
Oh, okay.
That area is no longer in the 41st.
Oh,
And then I picked up an area out past Roxana.
Okay.
That is a new area.
So you got to meet some new people.
Oh,
but
yeah,
you lost
absolutely, absolutely.
Some other people. Mm-hmm. All right. So how long have you been a state rep?
As of January, it will have been 8 years.
Wow. Very good.
So time
Right.
flies when you're having
Time does
fun.
fly. And you're up for election again this year?
Every 2 years.
Every 2 years. Okay. Well, what do you want to talk about? Got anything on your mind? Anything specific? I don't really have any real questions other than how'd you do in high school and stuff like that. So.
Well, I'll just say that I think we're in a trying time right now. I think we're in a battle. I think a lot of folks in Sussex County understand that. And how do you define that in a simple few words? And the answer is we're in a battle against wokeness. We have legislators in our state who are proposing things that I think most people, if they could really sit around the kitchen table and have it presented to them, the way they do, that they would think they had lost their minds in many, many cases. I mean, I don't think it's logical that you would tell your 5-year-old child that they can go to school, change their name and their gender, and then the school will actually hide it from the parents.
Right, it'd just be a secret.
This was proposed to be official state policy for the Department of Education.
Really?
That was one of the biggest battles I had. That happened about 5 years ago.
Really?
It was a titanic battle. We ended up getting 13,000 emails in opposition
Wow.
to the governor's office. He actually ordered the education department to do this. And we did stop it. However, I will tell you that a couple of new Castle County school districts have actually implemented it since that time.
Really?
Yes. Then last year, during the legislative session, we had a bill, House Bill 400, if you want to look it up, where the sponsor, a Democrat from Newcastle County, wanted to take away the last way that a parent would be notified if your child had an abortion, was getting treatment for illegal drugs, or was getting gender counseling, or of a laundry list of 10 or 12 things you would not want your child to be doing without your knowledge. And it was going to become state law. We thought they had the votes that this would happen. Fortunately, and I'll take some credit for this, I went and spoke to several Democrats in private, showed them what was in this bill. Because I'm telling you, a lot of these bills, a lot of pages, complicated, people don't really read them. They don't really, they're just being told things about them. And the sponsor of this bill was telling her caucus members things that were absolutely not true.
Presuming they wouldn't read it.
That correct. And so I went to about 5 of them and really showed them on the page and in the state law what reality was. And she ended up having to strike that bill, which means just do away with it, because I'm sure because her people said, we're not going to vote for this.
Wow. So everything seems to be an attack on the child. The rights of the parent to know if a child's struggling with something. In other words, so we, the teachers or the school or whoever, are going to have, information about what your child's dealing with, but we're going to teach your child at an early age to withhold information from their parents.
Well, I want to make clear I'm talking here about folks genuinely on the left, not the average person. But I
Okay.
would agree with your statement. In a lot of our schools, the elites believe that parents are an inconvenience. You heard the governor of Virginia, forget his right name, the one who was defeated by Youngkin, who said flat out that we don't think parents should have anything, should be the ones deciding what happens to
They're
your
not
kids
smart
in school.
enough.
Right. So that's the attitude, and yet when you look at our school achievement, this is something else that people should know more about. School achievement has been declining, and the coronavirus thing, when they closed the schools for so long, has been absolutely catastrophic for education. It's been catastrophic for suicides, especially among young people. It's been catastrophic for drug use. The number of young people dying of drug abuse is just absolutely exploding. And
for just socialization. People don't know how to communicate. They don't know how to socialize. They don't know how to express themselves without using anger.
Right.
It's awful. Well, listen, I got to switch gears back as far as you. You are up for election so November 8th. You
Correct.
do want to encourage people to vote for you.
well, that would be nice. I'm
nice.
not going to object.
You're not going to object, okay? If somebody wanted to either meet you or learn more about you, where would we steer them?
Well, you can send me an email, rich.collins@delaware.gov. That's a standard address. First name, last name with
Okay.
a dot at delaware.gov. Rich.collins. Or, look, I give out my cell phone, 302-381-1610, if someone wants to contact me that way.
And do you ever have any of those little coffee get-togethers?
Yes, in fact, we'll be having one on Wednesday, the first Wednesday of every month.
Okay.
At the Indian River Senior Center at 8 a.m. And anybody's welcome. You don't have to be just from my district.
Okay.
Anybody can come, and occasionally people do.
Okay. All right. Well, I'm going to kind of winds you down there, in other words, but I appreciate your time on the show. Whereabouts do you live? Like, what town do you live in?
I live right on the edge. I'm not quite in town, but I'm right on the edge of Millsboro.
Okay. Been there a long time?
Yes, at this point now, getting longer all the time. Like, it's been 15 or 20 years somewhere
Okay,
now.
wow.
About 15 years, I think.
Good. Well, good.
Yeah, I'm getting older. I don't remember all those very specific things.
Okay. And what do you do for a living?
Well, I used to be an insurance agent.
Okay.
I retired from that about 5 years ago, and now I mostly am a legislator.
Okay. Well,
I
good.
would say I'm pretty much a full-time legislator at this point, which, believe me, it is a full-time job when you look at all the parts. One of the biggest things I'll be fighting for the rest of the year, our state is going to try and force the sale of electric cars and eliminate the sale of gas cars probably by 2035. And that's something that we're getting engaged with to try and stop and bring some sanity to that process.
Could you imagine right now if there was nothing but electric vehicles in Florida? Fire trucks, ambulances, backhoes,
And that's
skid steer
something
loaders.
the trucks, the heavy trucks are being proposed in California, the same
Yes,
group.
they are.
So yeah, it's
I mean, could you imagine, right? It would be days, if not weeks, before somebody could even respond to help somebody if they relied on electricity right now.
well, if you just lose power out on the highway, I mean, just say 100 cars in a day. How do you deal with that in normal times?
Right.
I mean, this is what I mean about things that the average person with a brain just cannot understand if they really knew all of the details
Right.
about what is being tried. What is it they're trying to impose? It's not that they want us to do it or they would ask us. They're talking about forcing us to do
Right.
these things.
I agree. All right. Well, I'm going to thank you for being on.
All right. Happy to
And,
do it, Jim.
I'm
I
gonna
really
give you
appreciate it.
I'm going to give you a Weller Does Delmarva keychain, okay?
All right. Fantastic.
Appreciate you.
All right.
You're doing a good job. Thank you very much.
very much. See you
Okay,
later.
there he goes. Rich Collins. Get to know him. He's very well informed. I do like that about him. He digs deep, and he wants you to make educated decisions. Oh, it's fine. That was Rich who walked in front of the cameras, everybody. Just so you know, it wasn't me. It wasn't anybody else. All right, what is the next thing that we want to do? How about we get Brad over here, do our drawing. Brad is going to come join me. We'll call him Brad the birthday boy. So if you know Brad, call him on the phone and wish him a happy birthday. What else is going on? So we're here. We're at Beach's Restaurant. We're in the last few minutes of the show. Jim Bosco has been the official cameraman today with the iPad. And he's doing good. And we're going to smile pretty.
Smile.
And so what's happened today is Linda usually takes the pictures, but she thought since Wawa put Brad in charge of gathering the names for the drawing, that Linda would put Jim in charge of taking the pictures. So that's where we're at. So
Good job, Jim. Good job.
Good job, Jim. So here's the names, as you can see them. And what we're drawing for is a $25 gift card to Wawa, okay? So everybody in here has put their name in. We are hoping for a winner that has never won before, if possible. But we have had some people. How many times have you won, Kevin? Alicia, you won once or twice?
I won 2 in one.
Two in one day. Who else has won? Sam won. Sandy won. Pat won. All right, everybody's won. So here, huh? All right, here we go. All right, I found the one with a piece of bubble gum on it. I know whose that is. All right, I got it. I can't get it unstuck from my finger. No, I'm just messing. There's no bubble gum. All right, here we go. Oh my goodness.
Somebody new?
This gentleman is Denny Carroll. And he wrote right on here, if I win, donate it to Jim Weller's Lunch Fund. No, donate it to KSI. No way. Denny, are you sure? She don't need no more. She got 2 last week. It's going to KSI. All right. Isn't he a nice guy? Do you want to come over and have a word with me? You sure? All right. He's like, no. All right. Brad, how are you?
I'm great.
Oh, don't run
I'm
off
great.
now.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
I won't-
Here's
I'll
this.
let you.
Oh, let me do this way. Here we go. How's that? Looks real official. Brad, what are you going to do for your birthday?
Actually, I'm traveling north.
Are you
to
really?
Sequata.
Okay.
She's babysitting today, Wesley, and from there go out to a nice dinner.
Where are you going to dinner?
I think
What
we're
time
going-
is this?
I think we're going to the country club up
Are you
in,
really?
Newark.
Okay,
Yeah.
Newark
Yeah.
Country Club.
Yes.
Are you a member? She a member?
No, Andrew is. Her
Oh,
son.
here we go. All right, no problem. Just checking.
Yeah.
Are you a golfer?
Absolutely not. I tried, but I just don't have that
Oh, really?
talent. No,
All right.
I don't.
All right. So but you love biking.
I can bike. Yes.
Cycling, in other
I'll
words.
bike anytime.
Wow. How is the most amount of miles you've ridden in a day?
In a day, around 52 with a group.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
pretty good. Proud of you.
And typically I do about 28 to 30 when I do go.
No kidding. Well, you go.
It
How
sounds
fast
a
do you
lot,
go?
but-
10, 12 miles an hour?
I average about 12, 13.
Okay.
On
So you're
a
clipping right
trail
along.
bike, and on a road bike I can do about 17.
No kidding.
So
Wow, that keeps you healthy.
yeah. it
Okay,
does.
I
It
met
keeps
somebody
you
that knows you real well.
there. Uh-oh, who's this?
He's a stand-up comedian.
Uh-oh.
He was a mailman. And he's
Norm-
still a mailman. Norm.
Norman Short.
Yes.
Yes, oh my gosh. Norman and
Yeah.
I go way back.
That's what he said.
Way back, yes.
You guys went to school together?
Yes, yes,
that
we went
something?
to school, yeah. We
Wow.
kind of picked on one another when
So
we were
what
real
can you
kids.
tell us about Norman that we need to know?
Norman's just a good guy. I mean, he can crack a joke anytime.
That's
He's,
what he
he's
tells
so,
us.
He's so witty, I can't keep up with him.
Really?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to hang out with us on election night.
All right.
Yep, he's
all
going to tell
right.
some jokes and keep us entertained. And he said we just pay him by the joke.
That's Norman.
Okay. Yeah, he's a
Yeah, he
he's a
is.
good guy, and
Yes, he is.
he has a real nice Camaro for sale if you happen to want one.
Oh.
It's a pace car. It's got
Oh.
2,900 miles on it. It's like an
Wow.
Indy 500 pace car. It's beautiful.
That's Norman.
That's Norman. Yeah, I
That's
agree.
Norman,
And he
you
has
know.
a Nash, an old car called a Nash. so-
He has a Nash. Yes,
yeah.
he does.
All right. Well, thanks a lot, Brad. Happy
I
birthday
appreciate
for
it.
real. Okay.
I thank you,
Have a
Joe.
good time.
Thank
and
you. Thank
we'll
my
see ya.
wife and
okay.
everybody.
Yeah, you're real excited she let you do this, aren't you?
Yes, I am. That's
All
a
right.
real
Thank
treat.
you. All right. Thank you. Oh, give this, if you would, give that to Alicia for KSI. Thank you, Denny. Denny. Hey, Jim, take a picture with Denny holding it. Just like Linda would. Just like Linda would. So, anyway, Linda, you want to have a word with me or no? Okay. Well, I'm going to finish up. I got a few serious things I want to hit. I was hoping you would say no anyway, but didn't want to rob you of that opportunity. Listen to me, folks. If you want to be on the show, if you're a nonprofit, you're involved with an organization, your church, something like that, you got something you want to get the word out about, I will allow you to be on the show, okay? So you need to let me know. We're booking into probably February right now, February, March, April, something like that. I like to stay ahead. If a lot of people don't realize it, I have a lady named Jackie, and this is what Jackie does. She gets this schedule broke down by the minute. Do I ever follow it? I'm going to plead the fifth on that. But anyway, we try very hard every week to stay on schedule. She does a good job for me. But if you own a business, next year we are going to allow some more businesses to be involved. As far as those commercials that I do where I mention your business, I can't do any more of them. But as far as you joining me on the show for a 10-minute segment, I would love to sell you a 10-minute segment for you to get your business out there. Now, it's going to be definitely on Delaware 105.9 radio. It's going to be on TV Delmarva. It's also going to be over here on Facebook, and it's also going to be over here on YouTube. We're not charging you for the Facebook or the YouTube because we're not allowed to. That's free, but we're charging you for our time to put it all together. Now, what's nice about when you do one of these segments is it is then captured. We then put it on Weller Does Delmarva's Facebook page. We put it on Weller Does Delmarva's YouTube channel. We put it on Weller Does Delmarva's website. So people then go back and watch the show time and time again. So you may buy one ad and it may get viewed 5 or 6 different times. Now, another thing people are doing is they're taking their interview with me, they're downloading the show, they're uploading just their interview, and they're putting that on their website or their Facebook page or whatever. So there's a lot you can do with that 10-minute interview, but what you're actually paying for is for the 10-minute interview with me on the TV and the radio side of things. The Facebook is just a bonus. I think our Facebook views within 30 days are usually over 2,000 views. So it's a pretty good little deal. So if you have an interest and you own a business, I'd love to help you. But just don't wait till the last minute. Realize I like to stay well in advance. And if you happen to want to advertise on my billboard, I want to say thank you to the Georgetown Cheer Center. They are going to advertise on the billboard for a year. We actually, right now, have so many advertisers, I have to start taking my Weller's ads off. So it's kind of cool. I'm really happy. I've never gotten to that point. I'm ready to buy my second billboard now. So I just want to let you know that if you do want to advertise, my first and longest running advertiser is Dry Zone. Dry Zone, I just want to say thank you to Bill and Heather. You have supported that billboard from the get-go. You've also supported the show. I've got a handful of people that I remember, called them up and said, I'm doing this show, and they're like, I'm in. Bill and Heather Anderson. Kevin Short, he was actually, were you in Tennessee at American Pickers when I called you? And he said, yep, I want to help you. I want to support you. So, we've got a lot of different people. Dr. T, my chiropractor, my insurance man, L&W Insurance Agency. Now I'm going to have to start making sure I don't miss anybody, okay? We've got a lot of people. I mentioned my accountant, Peninsula Chiropractic. Chick-fil-A has come on board. We appreciate them. Jerry Santoro, he's been there since the get-go. Wilson's Auction, been with me for years. And it's just been really nice. Fitzgerald's has come on board, Vanderwin's. And I just want to say thanks a lot to all the different advertisers. But, those advertisers are people that I do deal with, okay, and very happy with. So if you want to advertise, if you want to spend some money with me, I'm not really looking to work for free. I'm looking to earn my keep. I want to do a good job for you as well. So give me a call. My cell phone number is 302-542-9157. 542-9157. Now, let me tell you what I bought this week. This really upset some of my family members, but I'm beyond excited about it, okay? The world is turning. You all know it. Things are getting weird. Things are getting challenging. So I'm starting to look for distressed merchandise to sell. So what did I buy? I bought a Coleman pop-up tent. It's 13 by 13. I bought 300 of them. We're going to be selling those things at Weller's. I got to get them shipped, first of all. I bought 700 doormats. You put it in front of your door. We may give them away. I think it says, come on in and cozy up. I'm not sure what it says. But anyway, got them coming. I bought some trampolines. Okay, I had a used trampoline for sale, and I realized there's quite a market for selling trampolines. So I bought a bunch of brand new trampolines. And then I bought some swing set play sets. Okay, and these things are going to sell for 40 to 50% off of their normal price. They're going to be for sale at Weller's. I haven't got them yet. I just finally got my wire transfer to work yesterday. We haven't done one in so many years that we had to reset it all up and get that working. So stay tuned. Weller's in Bridgeville naturally sells trailers and sheds and carports and swing sets and generators and flags and all kinds of things. But we're going to be starting to buy more weird junk and odd things. I call it Jim's best junk. My daughter calls it a waste of time. But it's my job to make the door swing and the phone ring. So, well, wait, I did it wrong. The phone ring and the door swing. So that's my job. So at Weller's, we're going to be buying more things. So if you happen to have a truckload of something you want to sell, I'm looking for new merchandise. I'm looking for stuff that I'm buying for at least half price or better. And I'm looking for large quantities. So we do a lot of advertising. I can pretty much, wait till you see the grab bags we're going to have. In the next few weeks, we're going to have it to where you can just stop in Beaches while we're here, spin the prize wheel, and win a grab bag. And I bought some of the nicest 20-gallon hefty trash bags to be my grab bag because I wanted something big enough that I could put anything in it, okay? So we're going to have some really unique grab bags coming up here in the near future on Weller Does Delmarva. So you'll be able to call in and win one, but you will also be able to drive in. We're looking for the day that we can say, hey, we're getting ready to open the prize wheel up, and people just stop in while we're doing the show. Also, the people in the audience will have a chance to win it. So we're going to have a lot of fun with these new grab bags. They're really nice. They're white. They came in a box that said hefty, and they're 20-gallon trash bags, and that's what we're going to use for our gift bags, okay? All right, I think that's about it. We're going to end the show a little early today. So, Lawrence, I hope that doesn't bother you. No, we're going to open the phone real quick. Couple more phone calls. 302-422-7336. You win the following. All these items. 2 Vanderwin's gift cards, 1 Wilson's hat, 1 Wilson's t-shirt. You get a Chick-fil-A gift card and a keychain from Weller's. You get all those different things. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things for free. Call me right now, 302-422-7336. You pick your item up at Weller's in Bridgeville next week, Tuesday through Saturday. Was that a phone call? Caller, are you there?
Yes.
Yes. Who am I speaking to?
Bernie.
Did you say Bernie?
Yes.
Bernie?
Correct.
All right. And where are you calling from?
Laurel.
Florida?
Laurel.
Delaware. Are you watching
Correct.
on TV or radio?
Radio.
Radio. Okay, Bernie, I'm going to set your gifts aside at Weller's in Bridgeville, okay?
All right.
See you,
Thank
Bernie.
you.
Bye-bye. Bye. All right, I hear the music from the radio. We're done on the radio, so to my 105.9 audience, thank you very much. Toot your horn twice just as soon as you can't hear me any longer, okay? It'll be like a hallelujah toot. All right? Now, I'm going to finish up on TV Delmarva, okay? So on TV Delmarva, you heard Colin talk about all these different events coming up. I want to let you know he's got sponsorship opportunities available, okay? So if you want to, buy an ad on TV Delmarva, I'd like you to do it. I advertise there. I get results. I'm happy. So give him a call, 302-242-8015. Call him now. He's ready to sell some ads. Bye.